housing. Tonight we're going to be touring the Aetherius Art Medieval Fantasy Contests. So I have about 34 entries to tour. That's about a third of the total entries. So those will be my block for judging. So yeah, let's hop to it. First off, we have a Water's Edge by Dryadathel. The Arrow Inn, parentheses, the knee. Arrow Inn is open to all travelers looking for a comfortable bed, a warm fire, and freshly baked goods. Rest at our library or browse our flower shop on the Nibbin River balcony. Whether you wish to join us for a meal or for a night, we welcome you with open arms. Bows and crossbows are not allowed. Terms and conditions apply. For more information, please contact our innkeeper, Ben's the Knee. When porting to the house, you'll be transported to the owner quarters. From there, you can sneak to the inn via the gate on the balcony. Oh, cool. Alright, so this is where the owner's got a swanky little apartment in Leowin. I have like a renewed appreciation for the Leowin style, just because of the Oblivion remaster. Hey, Nyali and Fiendish, welcome in, how you doing? Alright, we just got started. We are in Dryadafel's Water's Edge, and it is an inn that starts with the owner's apartment. So this is the Arrow Inn, the knee. A little covered cobble here. Got this cute little Fargrave Codex thing. Get the Rathstone. Ooh, the owner has some fun souvenirs from their adventures. Love the scattered Fargrave papers. One of my favorite clutter items because it's one slot that gets you all that clutter. Cute little. Oh, that's neat. This is a Hughesbane achievement furnishing. This little jar of dye. So it makes like some colored sand for a planter. These cute little flowers here. What book we have? The Amulet of Kings. Red diamond, red diamond. Ooh, got a backpack with some clutter in there. A book and a picture. Spirits of Skyrim. Cute little coke whale. Got some cloaks by the coke whale. A whole bunch of treasure here. This is a very well-to-do inn owner, it looks like. Right? Yeah, the little decanter thing for a little canteen. Yeah, I love that. That's super cute. Yeah, got the nice curtains, got some more... I like how they picked trophies that are kind of just like helmets. Like, not severed heads, but more like mounted, non-heady looking things. We got a cool little Skyrim statuette, got Baron Zaddy over there. Yeah, lots of treasure, lots of souvenirs from this owner's adventures, it seems like. Oh no, the owner probably used to be an adventurer, and then he started the Arrow Inn. Ooh. Some incense, got a cute little kitty cat. Speaking of kitty cats, mine just zoomed straight through the door. He keeps bonking his head on the door. This is the kitten, Bento. Does not have much of a self-preservation instinct. He just... If he didn't have brain damage before, he's definitely given himself some. Anyway, got lots of kitty cats. Got the black cat, and the little standard issue house cat. Ooh, another dye jar for the flowers. We're getting some cool new paint containers next patch. I'm really excited for those. And some more like blank canvases and work-in-progress paintings. A lot of art stuff. Speaking of, lovely little Somerset painting there. And this is a piece I always forget about, this little incense thing. Redoran incense holder, ceramic pan. That could be part of a fun little cobble. I don't know for what, but at the very least you could like sink it down and make a cool little work-in-progress pottery thing or something. I don't know. It's a unique piece. Got a lovely little fire with the fireplace tools. Got a game in progress. Got some cozy pillows. Oh, the cats up. Oh, I bet the cats are the ones that scattered those pieces all around. Oh, can't leave board games out around cats. Paint pots came out in the perfect time. Nice, yeah. Yeah, Nyali, it's funny that like two of your builds are getting like the perfect things next patch. Can't wait to see, like, if you choose to, like, the kinds of swaps you're gonna make. Alright, got some bottles, some lovely blueberries, stew, this weird cheesy thing. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Like, I was curious when that new clockwork door came out. Um, have you added that to your spaceship, or do you have any plans to? Because that's like the perfect airlock door. Chunky boy, cupboard, nice curtains here. Yeah, very well-to-do inn owner. So, if the owner's quarters was part of the description, I'm assuming that's part of the build. Because otherwise I would have been directed to just skip through all this to get to the inn. Okay, got a lovely little... Got a lovely little jewelry box there, got some bottles, nice clutter everywhere, nice planters, flowers, clutter. Oh, I feel that, Niali. I completely feel that. Like, I see things that look like they would be the perfect piece if I didn't already build around all the other pieces. So, yeah. It's definitely a struggle bus. That's kind of the struggle I'm going through with my Daggerfall Overlook right now. It's just... everything is in its place, but now there's, like, new structure things, and I want to just completely overhaul it. And I know once I start tearing stuff down, I'm not going to stop. We've got a cool little bath, got some nice cloaks here. I like the kind of open floor plan for the suite. We got the little divider just cutting off the bathtub a tiny bit. Got some nice rustic heating for the water. Just heat it by the fire and dump it in the tub. Aw. Got some tea for your bath. The Crown of Freitas. I'm trying to think what a good item would be to, like, make a bubble bath in the bathtub. Like, I know we've seen, like, sudsy sinks with the clockwork nutriment paste bowls, but I'm trying to think if there's anything bigger and sudsier you could use for a bubble bath. I'll give it some thought. Got some nice floaty books, cute little cupboard there. Lots of gilded collectibles. Ooh, skeleton key. Yeah, lots of little nods to this owner's adventures. I like the placement of the antiquity furnishings to just kind of... Yep, there's the Elsewhere chapter, there's the Clockwork City. It's all very strategically placed as, like, a realistic, like, adventurer who would have retired from adventuring. If you tore down, now you're, like, watching a home tour on YouTube, saw one that you tore down, that's rough. But, I mean, if you ever thought to just remake it, maybe on another server, I'm sure you could build it back even better. Cute little wind chimes there. I love all the custom planter, like flower planter things. It's got this nice little limestone bowl and all these Hughesbane flower pieces. Got a little snack out on the patio. Cute little chaise, window boxes, nice string lanterns out here. Beautiful view of Leowen. I really like the view from this house. I haven't figured out what to do with mine yet. I think I'm going to turn it into a library, but I don't know. This was my original choice for my Majora's Mask build, to just put the moon up there, but I figured being lower to the ground made the moon look more dramatic, so I ended up going with Gardener. I love the plate with all the fruit and all the berries again. This is a really nice piece, that Solitude bowl of blueberries. Like, those are some really good looking blueberries. You got the Leywin tea, sweet rolls. Yeah, that dye canister everywhere is just a really adorable little planter. The green sand. Oh, yeah, got a secluded little patio to separate the apartment from the inn. So the owner can can just roll out of bed, take a little bath, and go right to work. Ooh, lots of fruit here. Oh no, fruit's getting rained on. Got some cozy pillows on this bench. These pillows don't have collision, right? Maybe they do. Nice planters, cute little view of the town, the fountain. Oh, I always call it out. One of my favorite pieces, this wedding trellis. It's so all-purpose. The wood goes with everything. It's pre-flowered, pre-hedged. It's just a beautiful little divider for wherever you need, like, a divided outdoor space. Got a lovely little sign here. Ooh, lots of glowies. You got the pizza stone. What's Miri doing? Miri's selling flowers out of a cart. That's adorable. I wonder how she gets the cart up here, though. It's a very wide. Maybe it's just for show. Like it's like if I were on the street, I would be selling them out of a cart, but now the cart just lives up here on the terrace. Lots of little arrangements here too. That's really cute. Not content to just use a pre-made bouquet or just put one type of flower in one vase. Like we see some actual arrangements here. Like this is at least two, and the coat of flowers with the wedding blooms and the Debella's rose. These are really cute little floral pieces. That's adorable. Oh, I got that new thing. Wait, no, that's not the new thing. Is this? Okay, that's all one. Canna lily. And then here we got the little flowers with the big hibiscus thing. It was a hibiscus, right? Lover's lily. I was way off. And this thing's cool too. What is this? Star blossom. Oh wow. I don't think I like how the star blossom is in the star urn too. Right. Even the scales are a planter. Everything's a planter. Got the wall shelf, got the scales, got this little bucket. Alright, let's go in the inn. Ooh, floaty books. Who needs a shelf when you've got floaty books? It's kind of cute. The monkey fan tucked away so we can't do any monkey business in the inn. Got Phaedra. Not sure if she's lost or just trying to plan out her route through Leowyn. Lots of books. Pelennel. Yep, whole bunch of Pelennel. Order of the Ancestor Moth and more Pelennel. We got books, got carpets. Cozy little reading nook, perhaps, or just a little lounge area. I like this little figure thing. It's really cute. Man, I wish I had my bound staff on this server. I'm trying to think if there's any easy to get, like, permanently glowing staff motifs. Like maybe one of the opal ones from the Undaunted vendor. Those are probably really cheap now. Hey, Apollonia, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, we are in Dryadafell's Water's Edge on PCEU, and it is the Arrow Inn. Ooh, got public bathrooms. That's cute. Well, I'm assuming. Nope. Oh, right. Public beds. That makes more sense. It is an inn. Yeah, got lots of sleeping quarters. Reminds me of like, oh no. Oh, that was terrifying. Hello. I will leave you to your miming, dude. Oh. Came out of nowhere. They're so quiet. Aw. Little solitude bed. I like how this one's more... Are these like themed rooms? I want to say each room has a little theme here. Got bunk beds. Got the Leowyn. Yeah, all the Leowyn stuff. And a little bit of solitude. So maybe it's just a mix and match. Oh, here we have a high aisle. Some potions. Lots of cloaks on hooks. Yeah, cute little hostel style inn. And speaking of hostel, there is this guy. Cute little mirror. Oh, he's rehearsing. I like how he's rehearsing in front of the mirror. That makes it less creepy and more just like he's doing his job. Okay. We've come to understand each other. Let's see. Excuse you. I love the bunk beds. That's honestly kind of adorable. Now that I see that there's a mirror there and he's not just like lurking, that's... yeah, I dig it. Cute little potted flowers everywhere. So here's the aggressively solitude room with more Pelennel for reading. Hey, Salvis, welcome in. Yeah, got some nice art on the walls. Got coats on hooks all over the place. A lot of vibrantly dressed people in this inn, apparently. Yeah, you'd hang out in this little hostel in Leowyn? I could see it. I would imagine Leowyn is a pretty touristy area, because it's right between Blackmarsh and Elsewhere. You know, kind of in the backwaters of the Empire, so maybe people go down there to enjoy the weather. I know it's a little rainy, but at least it's hot. Tamrielic artifacts. These cute little backpack things are really fun too. Stew. Yeah, 100% Salvis. Honestly, some of them not too bad. A lot of them are owned by this like mega chain at this point. Um, and they're all owned by this like really like prominent Indian family apparently, and people in the industry jokingly call it the Patel Motel Cartel. But yeah, they're really clean. Like I just the first time I was in one, I noticed that not only was there a Bible and a Book of Mormon, but also the Bhagavad Gita. Like they had the full array of religious texts in the drawer. So yeah, some of them. I mean, the rule of thumb: never stay in in a motel with a color or a number in the name. Like all the chains, like Red Roof Inn, Motel 6. Those are like the really sketch kind of chains. The ones that don't really care that much. But yeah, some are really nice. I have to admit. When I first moved to where I'm living now, I actually wasn't able to move into my apartment for another like week and a half, so I just took an extended stay in a motel, and it was fun. Song of Pelennor. Ooh, got some lovely baked goods on display. I like how everything is like authentically like rustic and lore friendly, but upscale. Got this beautiful little buffet situation, kind of like a motel breakfast buffet situation. As long as you find the Holy Hand would trust a motel run by Team 17. Yeah, it is really hard to pull off. Like a upscale but very lore friendly kind of thing. Like we got the meat shank just kind of roasting in the hearth. Yeah. Oh, Niali, I know you love your kitchen appliances and your refrigerators. So I would imagine trying to like if you're used to that style of thing, like trying to do a more like rustic pantry where it doesn't just look like there's food sitting out. I could see that being a tough needle to thread. We got some cute little breakfast. Yeah, it's clearly breakfast time. I like this. Like this really looks like a little breakfast spread at a hotel. All your cups laid out. Got your platters of seafood. Very authentically Leowin. Lots of seafood based things. And we got the ledger. The sign in guest book is a little ominous. Love it. We got Ember just manning the desk. Yep, got a key, got a safe box. Oh yeah, all the luggage. This is where they keep your luggage if if your room isn't ready yet and you want to go out on the town, you can just stow all your luggage back here. Nice assortment of boxes here. How often do you go to a motel, hotel, or visit people think this could fit within a 700 item limit? Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, if they're one of those like bougie minimalist types where there's no clutter whatsoever, and they're just like, oh yeah, I'm so rich, I want to look like I don't own anything. That is the sure sign of a person who's like very well off when they have like just nothing on the walls, nothing just on display anywhere. Yeah, more you pay, less you get. Absolutely. Nice little well-stocked pantry here. I like how the wheat is all stacked in the corner. Like it looks tidy, but very well stocked. We got some fruit in boxes. Got some spices up there. This is really cute. Yeah, Water's Edge is one of those houses where it just lends itself to cozy and adorable because the rooms there's like what 5 or 6 rooms and they're all really tiny, so you can pack a lot into a Water's Edge and it kind of works with the light. Like you can use some of the cozy lights that don't actually have a decent radius, and they actually light up a decent amount of the space. Also, I just noticed this like normally there's oh no, this hearth does come with it. Right. This hearth looks exactly like the one we can craft, but it's actually part of the house. And so what Dryadfell has done here is like build a little bit of structure for this under the staircase to tuck it back. Oh, that's cute too. This little corner thing as a like just upside down as this little part of the shelf. One time we were traveling by bus, drove into a purple thunderstorm, tried to see oh my, where was that? That sounds wild. Oh man. I've seen green thunderstorms before. Like, was really concerned because they say when you see green that means there might be a tornado coming, but thankfully I didn't see any other signs. It was just a little green. That was freaky. Part of Austria. Wow, purple. That's wow. Isn't it weird how like how in ESO like different zones have different color filters, but like you actually like go visit different parts of the world and it's actually like that. Like the Mediterranean has its own kind of sun. Certain geographic regions just have their own kind of storms. It's crazy, like what the differences out there. Oh, this is beautiful. Happened to a friend too. You're the only one who tried to see the runestones on top. Nice. Love all the mix of colors too. The Elsewhere, this really vivid blue Elsewhere carpet with all the red guard pillows and cushions and stuff. A little bit of Leowen chair. Got a bowl of fruit. So many like little bits of like potted flowers. I'm shocked they fit this into 600 slots. Like they used every room in this place and like carpeted and filled it out really nicely. Store said she was driving and there was a storm. Like it suddenly stopped raining and turned gray. Like couldn't see. Oh, that's terrifying. Like just so much water dumping that you just can't see in front of your face. I've seen those before. That's just. Yeah, when the clear cars were. Yeah, at least those like tend to blow through really quick. But man, that's terrifying when you're just driving and suddenly can't see. Oh, it's a tornado. Oh my god, it's wild. He's considered making a runestone lamp. That might be the reason why I was on. Oh, neat. Oh, that's really cool. Out of like what materials? Like, was this like a clay thing, a 3D print thing? That sounds really cool. Got a cute little mirror there. And one of my favorite, just quick and easy, lore-friendly sinks. Just take that Moth Priest cleansing bowl. Comes with a little light source. Just sink the whole thing into a prettier counter. You can get some towels tucked away there. A little bit of laundry. Yeah, very authentically lore-friendly medieval inn here. Yeah. Definitely fits in with medieval fantasy. It looks right at home in like actual Leyland. Oh, you got some laundry hanging up there. I only just noticed. Yeah, it's super cute. I like how the monkey fan and the auger, two of our favorite collectible pieces, are both in their respective display cases. You heard her dramatically tell this. It could have been a book. Yeah, I mean, when you're like witnessing it firsthand, it's sometimes just a once in a lifetime experience. Like weather's just crazy. Special concrete mix would make sense. Couldn't decide which rune you would put in the center, so it's still. Oh, I want to see that when you're done, Salvis. That sounds crazy. Like, I know like people do like divination with runes, and like they'll pull a scatter of runes like out of a bag, and like the different runes like actually, they say like predict fortune. So maybe you can find one that has like a special significance in that kind of divination, or just do your initials. You could literally just do a monogram. You know how like, for anyone who doesn't know, the Bluetooth logo? That's actually runes for Herald Bluetooth. Like it's HB. Talking about ESO rune. Oh, I see. Okay, so you're making like an ESO. Oh, okay. For whatever reason I thought you were saying a rune lamp, like I don't know what I was thinking, but not ESO. I was thinking like just some kind of like cool like Viking aesthetic thing. But yeah, oh, that is awesome. Yeah, recreating one of those. I mean, Rakipa's the obvious choice then, because like it seems like every craftable light source needs like a buttload of Rakipa runes. So that to me would make the most sense. Or if it's electric, you could do Mipe. I like how when they integrate runes into the crafting recipes, they make some semblance of sense. Like all the flame braziers are the fire rune Rakipa, and then some of the electric ones, like the Dwemer ones, are Mipe for shock. It's funny how much thought goes into some of the crafting recipes, and then some just seem arbitrary as hell, like the pillows that need like 16 mundane runes for whatever reason. Yeah, I definitely want to see that. That sounds absolutely awesome. Alright, lots of cozy warm lighting in here. This is such a great house for cozy. I've seen some real degen builds in here as well, but I've just seen the lion's share of Water's Edge builds are just so cozy. I mean, how can you not? There's this quaint little town outside. It's just a gorgeous property. You got Miri selling flowers. You got the awning added there and some wisteria up top. Really, really nice choices here. Definitely fits into medieval fantasy. Alright, and that was Water's Edge by Dryadafel. Yes! Oh, prismatic lights with Hakejo? Yeah, I love that. Plus, I mean, that's a flex, right? That's by far the most expensive rune. Could even put little Telvar stones on the side or something. Alright, what do we got next? Next is a Panther Fang by Walking Spanish. The castle off to the side. No description. Castle off to the side. Ooh, some festive pennants up there. Got a little boat. Oh, oh, this is such a good workaround to one of the worst entrances to a house, besides maybe Hackfield's. Like, I really like this property, but it's so weird how you start like in the catacombs. So they've blocked off that little section there. They've blocked off, yep, these nice solitude walkways that kind of match the vibe of all the Leowin stuff. And it's telling you, nope, can't get to the church that way. Just blocking it off really simply and effectively, and instead built us this lovely little outdoor walkway, little pier situation, it would appear. Ooh, a lot of slots. That is a commitment. I'm sure if you wanted to, you could do this, but with, you know, bigger pieces. But I honestly really like the texture on these walkways, so that's a good choice. We got all the I got the fishing boat out there, got the tidal canoe out there. I thought I might have seen like a pet or something. Maybe that's just the Blackwood fireflies doing their thing. Wow, this is a side of the house you don't normally see. Just all this Blackwood on the river. That's really cute. Oh yeah, I'm seeing little flecks of green that I did not know were a part of this house. Yeah, little fireflies. So I knew Willow Pond did that, but it would seem that... Yeah, don't fall off the path. There's definitely... I like that it's high up, or it's low enough that, like, even if I jump in the fish, I can probably survive. Yeah. Yep, that is definitely fishies. Yeah, they're real close. It's a nice view of the chapel. Yeah, carving everything out of stone, like for a legit runestone thing, would be awesome. I wonder if anyone's done like a 3D print render of that yet. It seems like one of those things, one of those props that people would just rip the model out of ESO and pop into like Thingiverse or something. Ooh, that Seasons tree is very vivid from down here. That's cool. Oh, what a cute little walk to the castle. Oh, wow. I can safely say... oh, got the slaughterfish nipping at my feet on that one. Am I almost dead? No, we good. Just do a little sprint here. The drawbridge! Oh, I love that. With the orcish buckets, I'm assuming. And then just take these elsewhere platforms and make yourself a little drawbridge. Oh, that's fun. Even got a makeshift portcullis out of the Argonian lattice. Got some nice vines there, nice festive Fargrave pennants. As we come into... Ooh. Oh, wow. Custom-built castle. Kind of close to the actual castle that this property comes with, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure where we are in relation to that. Oh, I guess it's like over there somewhere. But no, instead, Walking Spanish has built their own castle from scratch. See that someone would make a lost mold print? Oh yeah, that'd be cool. This is cute. Take these alien benches and just stuff a body pillow like straight down in to make it look like inset um, upholstery. It's a cute little mix there. Get some lovely polar bear rugs. That's a fun custom hearth too. That's the Morwa. This is that Morwa's blessing statue, and then another one upside down underneath it. Wow, I would not have expected that you could make such a convincing hearth just from this upside down, and the chimney part is this right side up, and then Eleanor Monument marble for the back. Got a very open hearth situation, kind of like a patio fireplace in this like semi outdoor space. Hey, Mercy, welcome in. This is Panther Fang Chapel, but we're not really in any of the main like pre-built part of it. This is all custom built castle, just kind of adjacent to the actual castle by Walking Spanish on PCEU. Two-part mold where the outside gets recycled for the next casting. Oh yeah, the inside stays plastered. Yeah, that would be. Yeah, that would be a way to do it. Yeah, print that out. Like print the, just a mold instead of like actually print the thing from plastic, and then you can, you can put in your concrete or whatever. That'd be really cool. So yeah, I love how they've got the waterfall part of the courtyard just going down into this little pool. It looks like. I'm not sure if this is for swimming or just for a decorative statement piece, but either way, love it. I'm assuming by the lily pads we're not supposed to be swimming in it. Love the little mirror flower here. It's always fun how you can like just do little pinwheels of mirrors and stuff and make a cool little fancy mirror. I also love how the reflection kind of. I don't know. I didn't expect the reflections off of multiple mirrors to be that cohesive. I guess it makes sense for how the reflections are normally done in this, that it would stay all cohesive, even in a cobble. Looks really cool though, as you pivot your camera around. And these are those vampiric mirrors. Looks like about, what, 8 of them? Yeah. 8 vampiric mirrors just all in a circle. Gets you a nice little flower. And, ooh, the music box that's playing is actually the one that's just made a return appearance in the Crown Store. I wonder if they bought that, like, just now. Or, just last week. I'm not sure how long it's been there. Oh, that's cute. Love that. This is probably that underground, or that upside down cowering ice corpse thing, right? Maybe not. Yep. Oh, the Guar ice sculpt. That wasn't too far off. Yep, just the underside of this Guar ice sculpture for the water, for this little, or like maybe it's ice for the champagne bucket. This little integrated champagne bucket into this big old feasting table. Oh, another mirror. Makes a fancy little plate for this pheasant. Oh yeah, this is like a proper medieval banquet here. Love that. Again, like really upscale and homey, but convincingly medieval. Love it. Got the Fargrave benches all along, and then the Khajiit cushions. Oh, that's cute too. Just taking this brazier pot for like one of those like fancy like lids for keeping the things warm before you reveal it. Love that. IRL was mean. Didn't get your gallery plans finished, but landed spot on your minimum. We got 9. That 9 houses is still way more than like I would say 99% of the game population. I have to, if not 99.9. You are just loaded with statues. That is wild, Salvis. Yeah, there's a lot of good ideas to borrow in here. Like, just all these little custom, like inset upholstery and custom little cobbles. It's beautiful. And we got that nice DeBella's rose thing in the pot. Got the candle. Are these normally Eleanor candelabra? Okay, they're like the standing ones, but they're usually on a stand, and the stand has been hidden under the table. It's cute. You got the Nedic altars for this very stony kind of patio table. Like, I don't know what you would call it. Just a big stone medieval outdoor table. You got the fancy Eleanor curtains all the way across. And this is all custom built, I believe. Hard to tell because it's Leowin on Leowin. Yep, all that. That whole, yep, the turret, this little part here, that's all custom. Got a little pergola up there. Very nice. Ooh. Fancy little sitting reading area under your nice little willow tree. Oh, that's cute. The two druidic beds that look like the worst beds in the world actually make a really nice, like, big long sofa thing if you just stick two of them together. That's cute. Animals were home most of the day by themselves, so now you're watching with a cat and dog in your lap and desk chair. Oh no, yep. They love to be an inconvenience. Gotta love them for it. They know exactly when you're focused on something, and they're just like, ooh, now is my time to distract. Monomyth, Dragon God and the Missing God. Ooh, got a little cheese platter there. Lovely little cheese board. And again, wedding trellises, just fancy up everything. Yeah, this is all a custom patio with these nice big chunky Leowin platforms. Leowin arches, got the vines. Got lots of boats out on the water. Love it. Really adds a whole lot of life to this waterfront that normally is just so basic. Like, because again, I feel like Zos didn't intend for people to build down here a whole lot, but we surprised Zos quite a bit. So yeah, that is amazing how they just built it right up to that turret, which I have to assume is part of the house. Yep, that's all. So that turret is part of the house, but but all these windowed walls here have been added. Get that fountain up above. I bet we'll be able to get up there. Yep, the lapdog covers the lap. Even the lap cat. Even the really small ones. The small ones are the worst because they know they can stretch out as much as they want. What are you going to do about it? Ooh, that's cute too. The Leowin fountain. A lot of really fun use of the Leowin tile set to kind of incorporate into the actual Leowin structures of this house. Though it does make me wish we got like the giant Leowin turrets. Wouldn't that be awesome? I would love me a big turret. Really fancy windowed walls. Building down on the water is fun because you can just put a water feature wherever. Don't need to spend crowns on like fancy pools and whatnot. Don't have to do the achievements with the Fire Song Springs. Just find some water, build concrete around it, and you've got yourself a pool. Although some of them are probably full of slaughterfish. This one isn't. Nice. So yeah, it seems like the ones inside are safe, which is good because I can't get out of here, and I would definitely be dead if there were slaughterfish in here. Corners. Corners are our friends. Oh, a lady who only had lapdogs her whole life. We're talking about Rottweilers. Oh yeah, that's great. And then yeah, again we have a gorgeous little high isle painting that actually kind of matches the Leowin aesthetic as well. That Tordrayak. Yep. That's from High Isle. Pitbull weighs 75 pounds, but got jealous because the cat was in your lap. So I love that. Oh, that is too freaking cute. Lovely paintings up here. Love all the vines. Ooh, got those wedding trellises. The Wood Elf Union Trellis? Yep, Wood Elf Union Trellis as the fancy little organic window bits. We got the Debella carpet, which I think we got a free one of these from Haven of the Five Companions. I think normally they're crowns only, but this one came with the Haven, so that was nice. And we got some beautiful Eleanor bookshelves, just wall-to-wall shelf. A little pantry area. I'm going to delete this quest, because that's kind of... Abandon. That was going to distract me. I saw it as we were coming up to it, and I was just like, yep, nope, don't care. It's EU. Really don't care how much gold I have or don't have. Ooh, wow. Very well-stocked spread here. Got all the glowy, cheesy breads from Fargrave. Got the space sausage, got the space fruit. One of my favorite paintings, this big still life of all the tomatoes. We got a hearth here. That's That's one of my favorite cobbles too. This Solitude Hearth plus the Elsewhere Provisioning Station just looks so nice. This is one of the nicest grill tops, as you can see by the fact that like people cobble this grill top into like everything. Oh, your aunt's dog hurt his leg. If he decides to become a lap dog now while he needs extra attention, she has. Oh, nah. I feel like if a dog isn't used to being a lap dog, he just wants to get back to running again. Hopefully he recovers pretty quick. Quick. Love the tray for the sweet rolls too. That was a good touch. I always forget about this tray until I don't. It's one of the nicest like just platter tray things outside of the ones that have food stuck on them. It's a cute little batter thing too. Are they rolling it out with the? Oh, they're making cookies. That's a cookie cutter, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Oh, we got the honey. We got the candy. Oh, that's too freaking cute. This is what, the underside of a candle, I'm assuming? Yep. Common candle, lasting. I was like, oh, they used something different for the batter, and then I realized it's not batter. It's cookie dough that's been rolled out, and they're using, I believe, a cup. Clockwork cup? Redoran cup. Because it's got that really thin edge to it. And they're making cookies. Wonder if there's more. Yep, there they are. Oh, the sand dollars. Look at that. Oh, this is a cute oven, too. Got the Fargrave Codex thing for the settings on the oven. Got some burners up here with the flask stands. Got, again, are these the Nedic altars still? Yeah, that is a really prevalent piece I'm finding for cobbles. It's like kind of nondescript, so it fits into a lot of different decor. And we got all the clockwork bits, just kind of fancying up the stone. We got lots of honey, got whatever that is. Ooh, lots of booze. And what are these drawers? These are all custom drawers, right? Leowin oh, clever. Leowin desk. Did not realize you could isolate those drawers like that. I hadn't given these a thought in a while, but yeah, wow, you can stick those like way out there. Oh, that's probably why they have the scavenged pole up on top to hide the top bit that would clip through otherwise. Ooh, a hippie house. Yeah, beaded curtains. And, have you done anything with Moonmirth? I feel like you could turn Moonmirth into a hippie van. You know? Like, just to, like, lower the ceiling. You know how I turned mine into a plane, so you know you can, it's like the right length that you could add a winch. Oh, it's your cafe? Oh, right, your diner, cafe. Oh, that's a good one. Shoot, yeah, where would be a good hippie house? Lots of directions you could take that to. You could do beanbags. I don't know what you'd use for probably a sponge. Sea sponge would be a good beanbag. Yeah, it really depends what houses you still have left, I guess. So yeah, I would definitely want to give that some thought. A defined hippie, probably just all the stereotypes of the 60s. So, like, you could cobble a peace sign for sure. Figure out how to cobble one peace sign and just plaster that all over. Blacklight posters, lava lamps. There's gotta be a way to do a lava lamp. Like, the Fargrave globules are a little too big, but I wonder if you could isolate a studio rather than rooms. Oh, like a guitar studio kind of thing. Is that what you're saying? Like some Bob Seger rock. Antiquarian would be cool, yeah. I'm trying to think. Antiquarian would be a good commune. Like, if you wanted to do like a whole commune thing with a farm, it might be able to reskin Maryvine. I'm trying to think. Maryvine might be a little fancy on the inside, though, for hippies. I'm trying to think. But yeah, there's got to be lots of ways to do it. And with a big enough property, you could even, like, make yourself a van just on the property. Or, like, a little VW bug. Oh, man, lots of directions you could take it. And I can safely say I've never seen that concept done before. So, yeah, that is worth thinking about. I'm trying to think. You could... Oh, with some of the new, like, paint things that are coming, you could do some tie-dye. House on the bridge, because you can close off what's too much. What? Water's Edge? Yeah, Water's Edge would be great. You get 600 slots, and you cut off half of it very easily. I can see that. All right. Yeah, love this this elsewhere pot too. I mean, it's everyone's favorite because it's like a super bright red. You can use it in lots of cobbles. But yeah, I'm wondering if the Sigic glow globes, you could like clip those into the walls. So they just have, they have those little tiny bubbles just kind of orbiting around. If you set it on its side, so the bubble was like constantly rising and then clipping into the wall and then rising again, and then you took like the Telvanni water jug or the bell jar, something like small and transparent and jar-like, I bet you could make a lava lamp, and that would just be the coolest damn thing. So yeah, if you want some collaboration on that, please let me know. I've got ideas already. All right, but back to this. I love these cookies so freaking much. Got the noble pocket lint, of course, everyone's favorite candy sprinkles, whatever, on the sand dollars and on the tray. And the that's the Blackreach gate, I think, for that the oven grate, right? Either that or the clockwork crate, I want to say. Yeah, I'll just look it up. Yep, this guy. This thing, if you could hide the crate and just isolate this bit for the oven grate, it makes a really nice like piece of an oven. Yeah, definitely check out what houses you actually have available. And I can. Hey, Zen, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, for anyone who just joined, we are in Walking Spanish's Pantherfang Chapel. I forget the title already. Castle Off to the Side. So this is a custom castle built to the side and in the courtyard of Pantherfang itself, and I just adore the way that we got to it. Just taking a little detour around the whole waterfront of Pantherfang. Sinking in an elsewhere, sinking in the elsewhere grill also works very nicely. It's got that lovely, lovely texture to it. It's got bolts. So rarely do we see metal bits that actually have like all the rivets and bolts and stuff. Like we got these have a little bit, but they're kind of blurry. But these, man, I've become such a texture snob with ESO. I don't know why. Oh man, I love these like comfort mats for when you're working for a long time over the oven. Got a little carpet there. This is cute too. These solitude cabinets, like wrapping around. Really cute little corner cabinetry. Yeah, this cookie making setup is so adorable. Like it says everything. It's immediately apparent what this is, especially because you got like candy spilling out of the bowl too. Lots of sweet treats and baked stuff. These drawers. Gonna have to remember that Leowin desk has some very isolatable drawers with some very sticky outy knob. Ooh, you could use this as a doorknob in a fake door. If you could hide the other one either under the floor or in a beam or something, that would be so cool for a doorknob. I'm always looking for better doorknobs, and I think that is definitely one of them. Leowin desk. Just trying to commit it to memory now. Alright, ooh, got that little druidic cage for some fancy pantry stuff. Got some milk up there, got various sacks and baskets. I like the texture on this high aisle one. Ooh, wraparound table. That's cute. Is it all sittable? Yeah, it's all sittable. Love this. We have so few curved benches like this, but it's really fun how you can just arrange them in a giant circle and just have that matching table in the center. Oh, that's the lady! I only just noticed. This is the lady with the pot on her head. I really didn't... I guess I have at some point. Yeah, thinking about how you can just sink her into things and just have the pot. It's fun. And then I like how they kept the hands too, because they're kind of like an art piece or like a little stand. Just makes it a little more interesting. And I got that Velothi ash garden for a cute little zen garden here. Got some I like how they actually stick the rocks in the appropriate places, like a real Zen garden. Just make them match with the ripples. Get a little bit of flowers. Get some carpets ready to be rolled out. What's in here? Ooh, sleeping quarters. Ooh, big bed. I like that, just doubling up on the Leonin beds to make a Cow King. Need to hotkey some emotes at some point. Yeah, this is a comfy bed. Love it. Got a big fancy tapestry up there. Got your hourglass for your wake-up call. Oh, this is cute too. The little blanket chest made out of a Leonin counter, and got some like Redguard throw pillows for the tufted bit. It's super cute. Got cask palm. Again, got the wedding trellises there. These fancy new Colovian curtains. The bottle for a rolling pin is a double pun. How so? Like, I thought it was cute. I definitely thought it was clever, but how's it a pun? I do adore it. I was wondering if, like, maybe there's some baking trick that I'm not aware of, where a bottle, like a glass bottle, is a better rolling pin than a wooden one. At the very least, it's easier to get the flour off. These hanging Redguard pots, too. That'd be another one to turn upside down and put it on a table. A little gourmet platter thing. Ooh, the Eleanor stuff goes with... Bottle's cheaper and a real rolling pin IRL, but in ESO, the rolling pin is either stolen or... Oh, that's a fair point. Yeah, those elsewhere bits that are only stealable with a super low drop rate, or you just get them for small amounts of crowns, but not entirely ignorable amounts of crowns. Oh, that's a fancy lamp. Whoa. This is a fun little bench situation, too. These high aisle ottomans all around, like, each one of these is a square stool. And this lamp is made of fans for that custom lampshade, and this is an upside-down high aisle nightstand. Which still cracks me up. This nightstand, if you do Isabel's quest, fancy, fantastic, yep. Phenomenal. Forge Master, with about 50 slots, you can block off the whole property and build from scratch on the Ooh, yeah. Oh, 100%. 550 slots could definitely pull it off from scratch. Honestly, with Forge Master, the hardest part is hiding the orc parts. Much like every other orc house, the hardest part about custom building is, hey, Call of Dice, you're a fan, awesome. I'm a fan of fans. Welcome in, how you doing tonight, Call of Dice? Phenomenal. I am a big fan of this house, though. Love the, like, all these little cobbles are just so freaking cute. Got the... Let's see. So you're just glad you're not in this contest? Haven't seen one yet that hasn't been Well, to be fair, I've only done 2 so far. But yeah, if we've seen... I was watching Barrel for a little bit, too. And yeah, there's some really tough competition, it looks like. I love the view from up here, too. All the colorful autumn trees. That Eleanor maple I always forget about. Really, really nice. Oh, yeah. Definitely a high bar being set here. Very cozy. It's funny. The 2 houses we've seen so far are both using the Leonin tile sets, but like opposite ends of it. Like this is the stony, bricky part of it, and then the other one was like the more wooden, gilded part. We got some cool little druidic touches in here too that match the stone fairly decently. Leonin turret, but yeah, what a really fancy custom castle we've got here. Managed to get your first PCNA character up to... Nice, Call of Dice. Getting real close to finishing a house build you've been working on. Oh, that's awesome. So are you an EU main then? Is PCNA your secondary character? Because I'm in the same boat, just on opposite servers. My guy is level 45. I was thinking while there's an XP event going on, I might try and power level him a little bit while I can. Do some battlegrounds, do some dungeons or something. EU main, awesome. Yeah, the main reason I leveled this guy up is because I can't live without Streak. Like, anytime I'm touring houses, I need to have the ability to just parkour around with Streak. So it was killing me for the last, like, year or so that I didn't have Streak, and I finally got around to it. So now my next goal is to get enough CP to be able to survive the kinds of falls that I do when I'm touring houses on NA. Because like I'll jump off a roof thinking nothing of it and be like, oh, that's why I didn't survive that because I don't have the fall damage CP. Just not the usual reasons for wanting to level up a character, but they become very relevant. Yeah, I parkour more than anyone ever should while they're touring houses. I love the fountains up there. I can't wait to get up there. It's just so fun to wander around and see the views from angles of this house that I hardly ever see, really. Like, it's got some lovely views of the Blackwood waterfront, and that water is just gorgeous. And especially because I've been playing the Oblivion remaster more, I'm kind of appreciating like all the towns that are now rendered in Unreal Engine 5. I love all the vines and stuff. Alright, I think that's it for this floor, so let us ascend. What's this custom? Oh, I didn't even notice. Always look up. This is a custom chandelier with a wagon wheel and an upside down wedding lantern, which is great because it probably gives off more light than any of these candles do. Yep, this is all Panther Fang, but like a custom castle. We can't even. I haven't even seen like much of the actual castle. You can kind of see it from here, but yeah, this is all just down below on the waterfront. Hey, Snafu, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, this is all a custom Panther Fang castle, which honestly has a much cozier interior than the real castle that you have to work with. Oh, here we can see the whole town, finally. This is all... Okay, so this part of the wall is part of the structure, and obviously that turret would be very hard to cobble. Not impossible, but really, really hard. So here we can see where we are in relation to the rest of Panther Fang. See the open courtyard, see the chapel, see the castle there. So yeah, we're just all in like the secondary subfloor castle. We got some cute little fountains there. Got hedges wrapping around this big old fountain. This very expensive fountain. Ooh, more inset upholstery here. What are these? The Dark Elf altars? Some kind of altar. Orsinium sarcophagus. Oh, wow. That's got a nice stone texture to it on the bottom. Want to tour one of your hooses? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm actually touring for a contest right now, so maybe at the very end, if there's, like... How big is your house? Because if there's time at the very end to just do a quick thing, if I'm running out of time, yeah, we can definitely take a little detour. Love the cherry blossom petals coming off of this. This is that crown crate cherry tree that you can toggle the seasons of. I'm assuming I don't have permission to do that. Nope. Beautiful. Man, I wish the petals on the jester trees were that good. Man. Whale bait. Whale bait never changes. I say it because I'm jealous. Oh man, let's see. How to describe. Love the umbrella. Hey, I used this same umbrella cobble in my McDonald's. It was a really fancy, fluffy umbrella. I've seen other people's builds. Right? Yeah. I have so many ideas that I just steal. I mean, I come up with some ideas too, but like I've seen a few things like 2 or 3 times, and I'm like, okay, at this point it's public domain, so I don't feel bad about stealing it. You know, you see a really good like toilet paper, you see a really good door cobble, and you're just like, okay, this has now become a public domain idea, and I am for sure taking it for myself. 600 slot home. Quandam? Nice. Quandam Interilia. Nice. Yeah, I can't wait to see it. What's the theme? I am curious, but yeah, I have I'm on house 2 of 34 that I need to tour for this contest by, I think the 15th of June. Ooh, Vampiric. Nice. Yeah, the base game Dark Elf houses are perfect for that Vampiric gothy look. I actually had a thought for my own Quantum Mineralia. I want to do the Cask of Amontillado, like the Edgar Allan Poe story, because it's got like the perfect basement to turn into a catacomb where you could like, you know, lure people in and just have them be stuck forever. Right? Isn't it, Rose? Yeah, like, I think I saw this on a beach build, like, forever ago, and I used it in my McDonald's, and, yeah, it's just such a lovely and really slot-efficient way to make an umbrella, because there are not that many, like, rounded umbrella-looking things. So you can just have it folded down a little bit instead of making the whole umbrella. And yeah, it's super colorful. It gets the point across, just a flagpole and those clustered elsewhere fabrics. Makes a really nice umbrella. Man, I love all the inset upholstery here too. And the Honor's Rest sarcophagus is just actually a really nice match to the Leowin stone. You got some lovely planters all around. Got hedges around all the turrets. Beautiful, beautiful. And we've got this lovely, appropriate Leywin altar here. Totally stole someone's use of a clockwork wardrobe, turned it. Oh yeah, I did that too. The house you're working on now is based on a modern day horror. Oh, the Magnus Archives. I've been wanting to get into that. Been a challenge to make some of the things look less fantasy and more urban horror. 100% agree. Yeah. Quandam and Velothi and Ebonheart Chateau all just have perfect, like, gothy crypt basements. Love them. My only gripe is that we never got many structure pieces that really match that kind of stone. The only thing that kind of fits is the Dark Elf altar and the that archway, that newish archway we got from the Undaunted vendor, and statue bases. For the long time, the only brick that even kind of matched the brick of the Dark Elf homes was statue bases that you had to use a ton of. So I'm glad there's more options coming out now. Alright, I think that's it. I'm going to do one last little sprint around to make sure I've seen every little bit of this. But yeah, very well done, Walking Spanish. What a phenomenal custom castle right off to the side of the real castle in this house. Lovely bedroom, cute little patio on the second floor. Yeah, nothing says medieval fantasy like a big-ass castle. And honestly, even some of the modern touches like aren't that like appliancy. They're more just like they've got glass. They've got glass and they got stone. The only thing that really looks like super modern is this little dial bit, but even that, I mean, I could see like some enterprising, like steampunky clockwork kind of person in a medieval setting coming up with something like that. And this is how I die. This is gonna be the rest of this. Yeah, this is a good excuse to go back. So yeah, what grabbed me from the moment I poured it in here was the fact that they just blocked off this awkward entrance into the church and into the town, like one of these little, essentially like sewer entrances takes you to the town itself. But instead, they built this giant walkway to be a nice little tour of Blackwood here. And I highly recommend the podcast. Been re-listening to it while working on the house, and short episode format makes it nice. Yeah, some of my favorite podcasts are like those fiction ones, like Welcome to Night Vale, Hello from the Magic Tavern. Trying to think, there was another, Alice Isn't Dead. A lot of really fun like horror ones. Mostly like I started with Welcome to Night Vale and kind of branched out from that. I'm not sure if anyone's heard of that one, but I actually did an ESO build based on it. Just an in-room. Just started decorating the Velothi home. Basement's good to go. Ran out of ideas for the rest of the house. Yeah, Velothi's hard because it's like almost as much space as Quandam, but like 200 fewer slots. So yeah, it kind of either demands you block off the garden or you like block off some of the rooms. But ooh, gardens are your favorite to do. That's awesome. Reskinned your Varnfell house into a trippy mushroom. Oh, nice! I did that with my Old Velothi Harbor house. Oh, the walkway? Yeah, this is one of my favorite structure pieces. It's not very big, but Solitude Walkway Stone has that really nice, kind of high-res, like mossy stone. It fits in with so many different other tile sets. It's just a great little piece. And like because it's so small, you can kind of make arched bridges and stuff with it too, or use it as a wall. It's just a really, really nice piece, and it's super cheap to craft. It doesn't need like any expensive style materials. And I think it's only like 5 mundane runes. So yeah, this is a really, really nice piece to work into like your castle aesthetics. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like getting that like perfect curve like that, yeah, definitely not an easy thing to do. And it just pays off. I know it's a lot of slots to commit to it, but it really pays off for showing someone parts of a house that they might not have seen before. That's one thing I really enjoyed about doing my water park was that I was able to build a slide that kind of curves around the exterior of Colossal Old Mary Grotto in a way that I feel like not a lot of people have seen builds up that way. So that alone just made it worth it. But yeah, very well done walking Spanish. Beautiful. I like how they integrated the waterfall there. Made this cute little vampiric mirror cobble into a flower. And some nice, comfy, upholstered seating. Integrated the wedding trellises in a really fun way. I like this too. The druidic beds just facing each other to make a like an outdoor sofa thing. Really fun. And there's our exit boat as we go to the next house. Oh yeah, this is a Lux piece too. This pier is actually yeah, just one of these. It's a really nice big dock thing. All right. Next up is Alice Ann Gardner House, the Prancing Guar Inn. I'll read the description as I pour it in. Heed, weary traveler, come enjoy a hearty meal, refreshing drink, and some light entertainment by our warm fire. Our services include a steamy bathhouse, heated sustainably by a dragon egg, and locally sourced food and brews. If you wish to stay the night, you have the choice between our druidic chambers, for those wishing to reconnect with nature, our deluxe noble suite, including access to a library curated by the local Mages Guild, and complimentary use of the warded vault, and our rustic dormitory, if your coin purse is on the lighter side. We await your patronage eagerly. Hey, Marlos, welcome in. How you doing? A shout out here. Everyone go follow Marlos. You did your Sigic Villa. I had to close out off the outside to focus on the inside. Yep, 100%. That one's your main home. You turn it into Underworld-inspired crypt. I love that. That sounds so cool. So you got like vampire, werewolf stuff. That sounds great. All right, house description. It's got basement, structure elements, taller. Yeah, okay. Cool. All right, so here we are in Alice Ann's Gardner house, which features some themed rooms, and ooh, very cozy in here. Like the tipped over tankard. We got a rustic little solitude meal with the Telvanni. Wait, this is Dawnwood or Telvanni? Telvanni fork, wooden. Very rustic cutlery here. Yeah, got a little scattered mess waiting to be bussed. Got Isabel tending the buffet. Ooh, again, lovely little hotel style breakfast buffet we have here. Even got some cutlery in a bowl. We got all the drinkware. Got the reception desk. Cute little tapestry. Got a Nuka Cola Quantum. Beautiful little bar platter here. Nice. Variety of drinkware, all on a platter. Oh. Ooh. Looks like Keldora's tucked away a sweet roll for herself out of the main pile. Love that. These bells are cute too. These little Lux vendor bells. I didn't pick any up. I haven't thought of a thing to do with them yet, but they were. I'm glad they came out like right before Christmas time, so everyone was adding them to their Christmas trees. You got the festive pennants there. Nice little bulletin board. Just take a presumably ESO Plus painting. Yep, both Sworn Pit. Flip it around. You got a lovely bulletin board texture to work with. Got some bounty sheets there. Got some scamps having a little game and a little snack. Keldora is tending to the Daedra, asking if they want anything. Perhaps something to cool down, sir. A little iced tea. Got lovely pre-cluttered plates. I love just how many options there are. Is this multiple? Or is that just one thing? Oh, Dwarven plate, full breakfast. Wow, there's a lot going on that breakfast. Love it. You got the rustic spoon, the rustic fork. Cute little hearth here. Ooh, Alchemy is doing something alchemical. I'm not sure what she's up to here. Maybe summoning Sheogorath. We're putting on a little show. She really just is in a constant state of going ta-da. So I have to imagine she's doing like some kind of like exhibition or show right now. The Hungry Man breakfast. Yeah, exactly, Zen. They made plunder vault because vampires are more hardcore than pirates when it comes to plunder. Made a head tail on a platform with a long hall corridor. Made an offering pile with bones and dead stuff. If the vampires didn't like the offering, they get clapped. Nice. You know what I haven't seen a build of yet? What we do in the shadows. If someone could do a vampire build that makes little references to like the witch skin hat and just Guillermo. I don't know who would be cast as Guillermo in this build, but I would love to see a What We Do in the Shadows build. Oh, oh wow. Phoenix Moth coming right out of the fire. I was not expecting that. Oh, what a great use of that pet. To just have it fly out of the fire and then hang out in the torch. That's really cute. That's so freaking cute. There's a lot of wood in this house. I'm a little concerned. But as long as he keeps to the torches, oh, maybe he lights the torches. Is that your job, buddy? Do you just fly out of the fire and keep the torches lit? Oh, it's so magical. Yep, he's going from torch to torch, lighting them. Oh, how cute. That is such a clever little bit of pathing, Alizan. We got the... You actually made Laszlo as an Arcanist? Yes, Call of Dice. Hell yes. Need to do a house build for it. Oh yeah, Arcanist is a great class for Laszlo too. And with subclassing, you can add a little necromancy to it now too. Yeah, 100%. Do, oh, you know what you should do? Jackie Daytona's normal human bar. Oh man. A little cheese spread here. Got some wine and cheese. Ooh, fancy. I love these rustic tables too. Got the witch hat. Yes, perfect. Love it. I actually have a Jackie Daytona T-shirt. Should show that off sometime. Got a cute little kettle here. Some sweet rolls. Yeah, lovely rustic benches and seating. This Leowin table especially is like the perfect like old-timey tavern. Again, we were just talking about rivets. It's got some nice like bolts in it. And the live edge, or I guess I should say like knotted, just half a log benches from Solitude. Ever seen this house before? Take it this tables and bar area isn't the original build. No, probably not. Yeah, this is Gardner House, so it doesn't look like there's... Oh, there is a little bit of restructuring, if that's what you're talking about. Like, yeah, this has been reskinned with some of the new Colovian bits. So I'm trying to... Yeah, all the walls have been reskinned, it looks like. The base house looks a lot like the Colovian stuff, but the Colovian stuff is just nicer in general. So I do appreciate that they've reskinned it, and we're even able to keep the windows pretty much intact. Really nice touches here. And then, yeah, that wall's been added. This is normally an exit door to the courtyard, so yeah, it seems like that's all been blocked off because, yeah, 600 slots does not go far in this house because it's very, very large. It's got, like, this whole open downstairs, and it's got, like, a nice big open upstairs, and the basement is the same size. So we've got 3 stories of this. And, ooh, alright, we'll get there when we get there. And then also a courtyard on top of that. So if you want to see an example of one that's significantly less restructured, you can go to mine. Because I spent about 400 slots on one thing in the backyard, which should be immediately apparent when you go into the backyard and look up. But yeah, this is Gardner House. It's right in the middle of Wayrest. And if you have 1 million gold to burn, it's actually worth it if you like doing Master Writs, because where's the Master Writ guy? He's like there-ish. I guess I don't have him unlocked, or I'd be able to see him right now. But yeah, I believe this is the closest house to the Master Writ guy. Yep, this is on EU. My build has the largest teeth. I don't know about that, Salvis. I feel like I've seen like Wubin builds that have even bigger teeth. But yeah, those are some very large teeth. Just those Reekling hovels as teeth. I actually had to hit up some guildies asking if they had any of those just in storage or whatever. Yeah, snafu, right? Oh yeah, the like it's just enough light, right? Like it's dark enough that you can see like the glow of that bottle. You got the the nice rustic medieval torches. Hey Zephyr, welcome in. This is the jester personality. So like you might know it more as like when you do this run, but when you're walking, it does this little strut, and I just love it so much. This is the only thing I've spent crowns on PCEU. I just had to get it on both servers. It's like my main house touring walk. You use this house for your crafting house on purpose. Yeah, it's so close to everything, right? Like, I mean, Wayrest is terrible for doing writs, but for doing master writs, it's great. Do you have to finish a storyline to be able to buy that? Yes, I forget how much of a storyline you have to do, but I think you just have to do like up to the end of the Stormhaven zone. It's been so long since I've done like all the zone quests. Yeah, Snugpod in Grotwood is also very close to the Master Writ guy, but I've actually counted the number of streaks that it takes me to get to the Master Writ guy from all three available houses, and Gardner is like 2 fewer streaks than the other two. Yes, Apollonia, 100%. That is the Leo Writ gif. For sure to prefer Deshawn for Master Writ's nice. Yeah, like they're all pretty close, but for Deshawn, like the house is an extra loading screen away. So for that alone, like I think the closest house is Ebony Flask, right? Sean, Flaming Nyx, excuse me. Or is the Master Rick guy up here? I actually don't know where the yeah Deshawn you can't craft. If you visit a home, it'll show you the achievement. Oh, and welcome in, Crimson. Welcome in. Yeah, this is a lovely house. You get just a ton of space to build in, and as you can see, like because it's so open, you can do like you can add your own little structures to it. Like this railing's been added to just cross these beams, and then this, yeah, this is ordinarily a wall that's been restructured with the Colovian wall. So not very many slots were needed to restructure it or reskin it rather into this like more Colovian looking thing. Gardner from Master Rick, you're a man of habit and refuse to learn new stuff. Hey, I still think it's the closest. I've counted the number of streaks, and at least if you're streaking to the Master Rick guy, it's by far the closest. I don't know about if you get on your horse and ride. Then Snugpod might have the edge, but I don't even know. Is that the exit with the Rainway Shrine southeast? Not even 4 streaks from the shrine to the camp. Yeah, but the problem is like I do my Master Writs in a guild hall, and I don't want to spend the gold to. Okay, confirmed. We can confirm that was Alchemy screaming, right? So it took a little bit. I think that's the first time I've actually heard her scream, but Alchemy does scream randomly. Just probably not as much as she used to, I guess. Maybe they nerfed her. I don't know. What was I talking about? Port to Guild Hall, port outside. Yeah, exactly, Crimson. That's how I do it too. I port to Catatonia's Guild Hall, and then I port to the outside of Gardner. But yes, the Way Shrine, if you're going by Way Shrines, like if we ever got a Way Shrine for a house, maybe? Oh man, yeah, any house, any like haunted house should have Rigger, Hildegard, and Alchemy just hiding behind walls, just waiting to scream at you. Yeah, Alchemy does scream occasionally, it's just not very often, and she has to be idle. Like, if you have her on a path, obviously she won't do her idle stuff, which is a shame, because she also has the Jester Strut. So whenever I see her on a path in a house, I like to just walk next to her, and we're like synchronized strutting. Mastercrafter usually stands in Deshawn, port to your house. When you're done, preview a house and glitch out. Yeah, that's more loading screens than I want to do. One thing I love about this game is housing, seeing the creative mind of another. Right, Snafu? This is. I always say, like, this is the only reason I've been playing ESO since 2017. Like, it's a good game, but the thing that keeps me playing is the housing. And the fact that I just have to keep farming and keep unlocking achievements to keep up with all the stuff that there is with housing. And it's just become my favorite pastime. But, you know, I will gladly cuss it out when it comes to like RNG farming for antiquity leads and stuff. That then it's just like, yep, this game is stupid. Why am I still playing that? And then I get the lead, and all is right with the world again. Why is it more loading screens? When you use a house to port, you have loading. Yeah, but like I can port directly from the guild hall to Gardner House instead of porting from a guild hall to another house, and like the preview house, and then glitch out there. That's one extra loading screen. Usually just port to the outside of your snug pod and ride. Yeah, if you're riding instead of streaking, snug pod might be faster. But because I streak faster than I ride, I think, as long as I have the mana to sustain it. Ooh, here's the nature room. Here's the druid room that was talked about. Ooh. You know what this reminds me of? If anyone here has played Baldur's Gate 3, this reminds me of the Underdark room in Sharess's Caress, where you have some fun with the Drow twins, got the Telvanni stuff, all the mushroom incense. Oh, that's a cute little planter, that dark elf decanter thing. Got the Telvanni candelabra. Yeah, a whole lot of Telvanni stuff in here. Beautiful, naturey stuff. Got that cool little jellyfish sconce. It's one more loading screen if you port to the outside of the port house, and the same amount of loading screens if you don't own it and port inside. Yeah, that's fair. It just feels like more for some reason. We could race. We could do a writ race sometime. That's a cute sink too. This Leywin fountain. Got some towels on your little druidic pedestal. Got the Telvanni lighting. Got that cute little coral shelf. Kind of elevating the wash-up room from the rest of it. Yeah, kind of lore-friendly in here. This cute little sand ring. Oh, is this the Khajiit bathroom? Or is this a little meditation area? Really cute. Love the Colovian reskins everywhere. And these Colovian doors are really nice too. The advantage of glitching out is you come out on the map wherever you were, not necessarily close to the way shrine. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now. Right, so you actually pop right to the Rit guy instead of having to run back. Okay, that makes sense. Hey, thank you so much, Kekron. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Went hard in the paint with decorating in 2023, went on a huge decorating rabbit hole and ended up decorating 9 houses in 6 months. Nice. You placed your first furnishing, you were hooked, changed your builds every now and then. That was a good time to start. Honestly, I don't even want to talk about the Dark Ages before we had precision edit, before we had an undo button either. Like, housing was fun, but it was like half done. So, yeah, if you're like just starting your housing journey now instead of then, I envy you greatly. Although, I'm sure, we've picked up a lot of stuff over the years, and there's definitely unlockables that are frustratingly exclusive, like the treasure pile and stuff, so I can't complain too much, but I love this. Just this whole Colovian reskin thing is so freaking cool. It's so committed. Decorated your Cyrodiilic jungle house before precision editing. It was a chore. Yeah, oh yeah. That was rough. I actually haven't done anything with my Cyrodiilic jungle house yet, but I do have an idea. So I'm hoping before this Halloween I will have a finished Cyrodiilic jungle house. I've been averaging about 1 house a month though, shockingly. Did Baldur's Gate in January, did Death by Chocolate in February, did Mike Donald's in March, did Kool-Aid Man in April. They're all like tiny builds except for the Baldur's Gate one. But yeah, I've been keeping pretty steady on 1 house a month. Geo made fun of you. He thinks your habit of hoarding 200 mil in Xandal items is not normal. I mean, nothing you do is normal, Salvis, and we love you for it. Right, Snafu? Yeah, it's like rustic, like this one is. So, it would look perfectly fitting to just break a few windows, make the, knock a few things over. It's not like inherently fancy, like some of the, like Leywin, Alinor. Yeah, Salvis, I'm always asking about what's going on in your life because it's never normal and it's wonderful. Love this. I love how Alice Anna was able to like keep this reskin going and still like preserve the original windows. And I feel like I'm like doing an actual like house tour in real life. Oh yeah, these are the original windows. You got the original floorboards, and we got a lovely revamped wall here. Ooh, ooh, got a little reading material. Oh, someone is here for a contract apparently. I love the little sneaky detail. Got a bounty sheet. Got a Dark Brotherhood book. Got a little bit of poison. Very cute. Oh right, this is the. Is this the mage room or the door? Oh, this is the mage room because it's got the library. Best bed. Yeah, it is a really nice bed. Love the upholstery or the comforter on that. Honestly, my favorite though is the really wide red guard one. It just looks so comfy to just flop on. Now, the best bed for cobbles, definitely the Hualu canopy bed. I've seen everything done with that thing. And then the floaty Alinor one, but is this one bed? I think so. Yep, vampiric bed full. It is very wide. You got a little mystic safe, so yeah, this is the mage room. But it seems like someone nefarious is staying here. Got those vampiric drapes. Oh yeah, the Hualu canopy bed, the one with the curves. Last time we saw a bar made of a whole bunch of them with like a display cabinet made of those on their sides, and if you can turn it into a chariot, either upside down or right side up. It makes a wonderful little carriage. Yeah, canopy beds are really good for carriages, and I see that Hualu bed being used more than a lot of other ones. Yeah, and Elsewhere beds, even the base game Dark Elf one makes a good like Ferris wheel cart. Okay, I heard a scream again. I'm not sure who was screaming. Yeah, short bridges, tables even. I've seen some wonderful tables made out of the High Isle canopy bed because it matches all the other wood of the. What was I gonna say? Of the High Isle tables and end tables and stuff. Ooh, got a cute little book there. Vorgrosh Rottusk's Guide to Dirty Fighting. Love it. Oh, right, I don't have any lore books unlocked on this server, so I should probably just read every book I come across. Got that cool little Yokuden stele. Like how the bookshelf is just inset into the corner. Really nice Redguard, wall-to-wall Redguard stuff in here. And Tall Papa's lamp. Wow, I really feel like I'm in Merryvine or something. Like this has completely changed the look of Gardner House. It's funny, I said it was similar, but man, this is just a total transformation. Yeah, the fireplace surrounds with the high owl canopy beds. Yeah, anywhere you need like a big chunk of wood, and same with the dwarven one, like that big granite one with Eidetic Memory and Shaldor's Library should be right. They really should. It's like every time someone recommends Mora's Whispers for a build, and I'm like, well, I can't use that on anyone except my main. Was there anything behind? Oh, that's a good point. Anything behind the Redguard tapestry? Does not look like it. Yeah, that's a really good point, Crimson. Like, because I blocked off so much of this house in my build, I'm still woefully unfamiliar with the perimeter. Oh, here's the dorm. Ooh, got a sword under their bed. That seems smart. Gotta defend yourself in the middle of the night. Although I wouldn't want someone stealing my sword. Got a whole bunch of budget bunk beds here. More hostile setting. We got a cute little... Yeah, Call of Dice! Thank you so much for popping in! Oh, I love that cat. Oh, that cat looks like my cat. That looks like my Maine Coon Lex. Yeah, thank you so much for popping in, Call of Dice. Hope to see you around more. Yeah, this build is really good. Oh, this is all custom too. Look at that. This is all just rough blocks. They intentionally made this part look crappy, just to really sell the budgetness of it. Wow, that is a lot of slots to commit to this rough block transformation of this. Love it. Oh, just the exposed stone instead of the nice posh plaster that we see everywhere else. Really nice. There is an art to making things look worse than they were before. In a good way, like in an intentional way. And I really like how like these blocks are very realistically like kind of zigzagged. They're not just all stacked. They look like real bricks. Aw, Bonnet and Flint. Oh my goodness. I need to send more pictures of Lex. Like, if you ever hear meowing on my stream, which will be a lot, it's usually my black cat, Kashek, who's the oldest. But I also have a Maine Coon named Lex, and he is very quiet, and he does not like to be in the stream room. So, occasionally I'll just pick him up and put him in front of the camera, but it's pretty rare. Oh, gotta close the doors behind me. Love the Colovian carpet here too. All the like rustic peeled paint Colovian stuff. Just really, really nice up here. Got Lady Garrick's shield up there. Great little free slot. Yep, we've been in the mage library room. Ah, beautiful paintings here. And the Red Guard room. It's a problem with inns. I always gotta triple check to make sure I've been in all the rooms. Alright, and lastly, we have the basement. I like how they window boxed this off. Yeah, have a great night. Like, it can be awkward when you're walling off stairwells, so like I like how they've just added window boxes to these little ledges here. Really cute. This is still, I think, my favorite part of the build, just the fact that this phoenix moth just goes to all the fire sources and lights them. Too freaking cute. Alright, come down here. Ooh, got some druidic bits. Druidic. Oh, this is the pantry. Oh, nice. Oh, oh no, he's absconding with some wine. Oh, all the pet pathing in here is just too adorable. Oh my goodness. Yep. Is he going to the wine pot? Where is he going? I love this guy. Just... The voroplasm itself was a fun concept, but then sticking a wine bottle in a wine-covered, like a wine-colored one, just, oh. Hey, Charlie-O, welcome in, how you doing? Just following this blob around. See him stealing booze from the pantry. Alright, back to admiring the structures and the reskins. These druidic walls and high aisle, what is this? High aisle wall, thin castle, which actually goes very nicely with the druidic stuff too. Just completely reskin. I am great. I am having a great time touring, and will eventually be judging 34 out of 100 houses for Aetherius Arts medieval fantasy contest. So any house that fits the theme of medieval fantasy, like it could be Elder Scrolls lore friendly, it could be hey Jimmy, welcome in, how you doing? Yeah, it could be like Forgotten Realms, could be Zelda, just any kind of like medieval fantasy aesthetic, which I think this definitely fits the bill. This lovely tavern with its nice, warm, cozy low light candles, little tiered candles there. And we got this, you know, authentically like cobblestone pantry down here. Ooh. Got the Colovian trim going with the high aisle walls. Like, it's so cool how, like, ordinarily just the base gardener house would have been sufficient, but, like, it's been reskinned anyway just to, like, completely transform the vibe in here. Just, oh, thank you so much, Charlie-O. Right, Snafu? Like, yeah, and the little bits of restructuring, too. Like, just cutting off this section of the basement. Like I said, this is a really big 3-level floor plan to work with. That's before you even get out to the courtyard. But yeah, all the reskins. And I love that we have such big structure pieces now, too. So if you've got, like, a big open square, it actually doesn't take that many walls to reskin a place like this. And yeah, some nice big casks down here. All the stacked crates, and... Oh! We got a thief! Hey, Revy! Welcome in! Not in a good spot to zoom. We're gonna go follow Revy World. But yeah, we got Pirari the Smuggler Doing some smuggling back here. Smuggling corn, apparently. Smuggling space corn. I could see it. That corn looks like it'll mess you up. That is some skooma corn. Hey, Salvis. Oh god. Salvis, is this your way of telling me I need to put a cooldown on that? Once I figure out how to do that, I will. But there's something in the corn. I don't know, that corn itself looks pretty sus. I think it's Benny Hill's song. And before that, it was whoever wrote the thing. Man, you gotta feel bad for whoever wrote Yakety Sax, and like everyone just knows it as the Benny Hill song. Like, case in point, I don't remember who wrote Yakety Sax. I know that was discussed on stream at one point, and I've completely forgotten. Corn that pops in your head. Is your way of telling I have to run in larger spaces? Yeah. Dynamite in those corn. Yeah, literal popcorn. I like that. This is a really good all-purpose barrel. Like, you see it a lot in blacksmithing stations, or situations, too. The Solitude Rain Barrel has just such a cool shape. It's really fun how... We've seen some unique wheat storage situations tonight. We got all the clutter in the... I can't believe they have so much space for... or so many slots for all this clutter down here. Amidst all the reskins and all the fancy... Boots Randolph. Nice. Yeah, I think we had that conversation. Or someone did. Got the wine mulling pot there. Got a cute little... I like that Hakoshe hook. Just for anywhere you need to suspend a cauldron, because it can be tricky to figure out how to suspend pots in some of these hearths. And this little Hakoshe hook is definitely... It's a pretty cheap recipe, if I remember correctly. Nice little... Also, it's just a really solid block of metal, if you ever need that for a cobble. Got the high aisle wall fountains. Stone matches the actual high aisle wall pretty well there. Got the strainer. The strainer, for anyone who needs a shower drain, this Dwarven strainer is a really nice one for that. Or if you need a meat grinder. And here, I'm assuming, is cold storage. Oh, wait, no, it's the hot tub. Oh, that's cute. Oh, yep, so we got our cloaks down here. We got the sauna. We got the bubbly sauna heated by the dragon egg as advertised. But what happens when it hatches? This is going to be a very angry baby dragon, just surrounded by bathers. Hard part, utilizing the slots proper. Right? If they raise the slot limit, things would get really interesting. I completely agree. Maybe ZeniMax's next MMO will, have the same housing system, but better. Because I think they've just kind of given up on ever raising the slot limits. So people will bring it up, and all the veteran housers are like, yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Every build you see, make it better if you get 10k slots. I mean, yeah. Would not be hard if you had infinite slots to just do super intricate cobbles on everything and make it like, yeah. But honestly, maybe this is just Stockholm Syndrome, but the puzzle element of figuring out how to be efficient with your slots has become kind of the game for me. I'm not like drinking the Zos Kool-Aid or anything, but I do sometimes enjoy figuring out, okay, how do I squeeze just a little bit more out of the, you'd never call it done. That's another good point. You just go more and more intricate. You'd be reskinning your reskins. You'd be like doing individual pixels on your coffee maker. The new meta would be like taking the noble pocket lint and just like doing little tiny mosaics on something. But yeah, completely agree. If we just had... Honestly, I think double slots would be enough to fill some of these homes to people's satisfaction. But I don't think it's gonna... And some of the bigger homes, even that would need like triple. Yeah, Tetris on steroids, exactly. It's like that mosaic, diorama, sculpture element to it. This is... Like, even this is really cute. This is a fun way to... we were just talking about how you would do a bubble bath. And yeah, this is definitely one of the options. Like, just take those Fargrave globules, and have them bubbling up in the Orcish fountain. Which, by the way, this is a really nice new Lux piece. It like before this fountain, like our options for like realistic water were very limited. We had the Leowen fountain, which was expensive. We had the Elsewhere fountain, which was harder to hide in things. But yeah, this Orcish one is just so freaking nice. Also, do dioramas when you're not. That tracks, Snafu. That 100% tracks. Honestly, I've considered, if I had a 3D printer, I might consider like doing little mini dioramas or something. That'd be really fun. We got the Moonlit Cove vines. Even this, the reskin within a reskin of these Eleanor walls, because you definitely don't want mold in here. So it makes a lot of sense to kind of marble it up. Plus, then you're not like warping the wood of the benches or anything. Yeah, lovely little limestone. I like how the Orcish bits have been hidden with some fancy limestone things too. Really, really cool. Got a little tropical sconce or tropical wall lamp over there. Some Argonian stuff. I like the pants and the socks just kind of haphazardly. There's some fun messes in here. I really appreciate the little like messy details. And definitely a like an appropriately cluttered and lived in cheap as hell. The 3D printers. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I have strongly considered it. But instead I took up gardening, of all things. I was just like, well, I've never grown food before, so I didn't call proper attention to this little guar diorama either. A little netch cabbages, a little mushroom. This new thing from or I guess it's not new, but it's new to me because I haven't seen it outside of login rewards in my own inventory. But yeah, maybe when I get bored of gardening, I will look into getting a 3D printer. That is 100% fair, Salvis. Yeah, like you can make little pots and stuff, like custom like Bulbasaur pots would be really cute. All right, well done, Alice Anna on PCEU, or sorry, Alice Ann on PCEU Gardener House. Speaking of gardening, it is relaxing. Although, for me and my impatienceness of it all, it's just kind of like I don't do a whole lot except pull weeds and watch my things and be really mad that the things haven't grown faster. But it's just kind of fun to look forward to something new in the morning. Be like, oh, my amaranth has grown a new leaf. My Red Spectre's Discord posted. Yeah, I am. Oh yeah, I will definitely check that out, Snafu. That sounds awesome. All right, what do we got next? How is it 2 hours in already? Wow, and I've done 3 out of 34. So next is Brober. I wonder if they're Polish. Brober, a Forsaken Stronghold, the God's Furnace. Gods inevitably create good and evil. It's easy to slide down in hell and much harder to get out again, but the reward is knowledge, beauty, and life. And if you're lucky, you escape back into the sunlight. Oh, I wonder if I've seen this one before. This sounds familiar. Maybe not. I saw a guy on YouTube who made molds for the concrete planters with this. Oh, nice. Yeah, then begins the third hobby of figuring out how to make concrete, which I'm going to classify as baking. And that is Mrs. Jurask's department. Ooh, no, I don't think I have seen this one. Alright, let me see if there's any judges' notes here. So for anyone who doesn't know, my system when I'm touring contest houses is like I'll tour them, I'll get first impressions, but I always go back and give them like a much more thorough tour when I'm not on stream, because as you can see, I get very sidetracked by chat. And I would be absolutely heartbroken if someone missed a thing in my build because they were so engaged with chat, but I'm not going to like blame them because it's their chat. And that's happened a number of times. So like I have made it a point in my own tours to just, get all my impressions, have fun with you guys, and then like later on, like after I've seen all of them on stream, to just go back and parse them very thoroughly and look at them with a critical eye instead of just like, ooh, shiny, ooh, what's this? So that is my system. So let's see. Escape route from hell is hidden behind vines. Okay, cool. The God's Furnace. So this is a very thorough cavening. Pretty sure that's not a verb, but I'm making it one. They cavened up Forsaken Stronghold using these lovely Vardenfell boulders. Very cheap at the Vardenfell home goods vendor. Love this door. Nah. Oh, thank you, Jimmy. Yeah, I really try. I really try and just keep it a mix of, like, sharing the panoramic views and also like zooming in and like breaking down cobbles when they look like they're worth calling out, seeing cool tricks and stuff. The time you saw Nord tour build, it was ginormous, took him forever. When he finished the tour, he asked the builder whether he missed something. Only the main feature, I've done that too. Or I've like not acknowledged the fact that a door was openable because I'm so used to them not being openable. Oh, these Colovian stairs. These are some nice new stairs. Nice and steep. Ooh, got a little bit of exposed sky. Very cool cave aesthetic here. Nice sunny sky as we come out from the dark cave. Some crystals coming out of that little nook. Got the, what is that, the Hectaheme? That doesn't look like the Hectaheme. What is that? Oh, that's the witch brazier. There it is. That's that one from the pack. Witch's Basin scrying. What is this openable door, right? We only do fake doors around here. Oh, that's cool. Sticking the fountains in the trees so it looks like there's like, we just missed the rainfall and now it's all just kind of trickling down the trunk. Yeah, have a great night, Nyali. Thanks so much for sticking around. Appreciate you. And yeah, tell your pets good night for you. Hope your dog got some good rest too, and your cat. Nord ran past his path several times that led to a zone with intricate cobbles. Must have been 100 or 2. It happens. It happens so often. It's hilarious. Oh man, there's just only so many ways you can pan and then like look at different things. Lovely sulfur pool integrated with the volcanic boulder there. Some cute little plant life. Yep, lanterns. Light it up. Just assume everyone is going to walk past it and light it up more than you think you need to. Even if it kind of messes with you personally, like, you can always remove it after the contest. You get that slot back. Ooh, a little buried gate there. What's that? Oh, secret tunnel. So, I wonder which way we... Is that the escape route? No, they mentioned vines, so that might be something else. Oh. Yeah, got a beautiful custom cave. View of the sky here, tree going through. This reminds me of like one of those like instances in Skyrim where it's like a cave but like half of one. You got like trees going through and you can still see the sky. Oh, can't go through here. Interesting. I can see a little bit, but I can't fit. Am I stuck? I think I'm stuck. Oh, no. Streak solves everything. And that is why we get Streak on EU. Hey, Moonpile, welcome in. Ooh, point of interest markers would be great, wouldn't it? Yeah, that is for sure what we need. Just, yeah, especially if we could, like, add NPC subtitles like EHT gives us. That would be cool, too. Alright, so that little corner is giving us a preview of something, I'm assuming. Ooh, this is a little nook, too. Wait, no, that's where we came out of. A little coda flower there. Forsaken Stronghold has a massive courtyard to work with. It is such a great house if you just need a big space for a custom build, like a cave or like even just a whole town. It is like this one and now Maryvine Estate, I want to say, are some of the best for just having a big old open courtyard to do whatever with for a 600 slot home. Like workable actors, mention the Phoenix Moth that could turn on torch lamps. I just want EHT actions. Like I would love to be able to, in the base game, like have doors connected to switches, have lights connected to switches. I mean, you've seen the stuff I've done with actions. Like I would love for that to just be part of it. Because sharing effects can be a massive pain to get it synchronized with everyone. Little sulfur pools there. Little, what is it? Aloe? Red aloe? Yep, maroon aloe. And the wiggly snake vines. A little fabricant tree over there catching the light. What do we got over here? A little potted plant. Ooh, more exposed sky. Very cute. Just a little view of that. Has that tree been added, or is that just part of it? Hardy cedar. That has been added. Just to give it a little point of interest to the sky. I like it. And you got the spiral skein glowies. Ooh, a little bit of Markarth coming up. A lot more fabricant trees. And here we get to the forge, it looks like. Ooh, a lot of gilded stuff all of a sudden. Got that Meridia orb. Deadlands window just to kind of accentuate the lion. Ooh, see out to Bankarai itself out here. Hi, Kashak. I was talking about you. Oh! We got a... Oh, man. Had I known that door was there, I would have done the big reveal. But it's okay. We can do it now. Here we go. Heaven or hell. So yeah, this looks like a very heavenly kind of reveal here. You got Mr. Kitty, got his little brazier there. Is there anything else in this room? I don't think so. Yeah, wouldn't it? Yeah, to have like proximity things too, like EHT actions give us, where you. Most of all, what I want though is doors that can trigger other doors, so then you can set them on your side and make dominoes out of them, like dorminos. Because that's a build I've always wanted to do, but it's so like EHT centric that it just doesn't seem worth it to craft 600 doors and make a domino rally. But if it were part of the base game, that would all change. And you can make like Rube Goldberg machines, like just have like that orcish counterweight. You could have it like be part of like a massive contraption, and then you could have something like pop a Nedic orb like it's a balloon and have something else happen. I don't know, like the game Mousetrap is basically what I'm describing. Wouldn't that be awesome? I still want to do it someday. Just I have so many other like expensive ideas that one never seemed worth the cost, because just oh, here was the route down. Wow. Did I really miss this as we were having that whole conversation about missing things? I think this is exactly where I was as I was discussing like missing things with with like the vast majority of the and a slide. Oh, I would have been real miffed if I missed a slide. Here we go. Whoever enters that screenshot, yeah, I hope they bring notes of what we all want to that chat. Yeah. I mean, it feels like I'm cheating because like Cardinal 05 is part of Divine Design Alliance and was before he even worked at ZOS. So like he'll pop in sometimes. So I'll be like, oh, so now I'm just like, oh, the big prize is being able to talk to Jimmy. Like I've said hi to Jimmy. I know Jimmy. He's very accessible. Oh man, love this Tanloran thing. I have not done the Tanloran quest to get this thing yet. Like how it just makes your hands glow. Then you can do like a little dance or something. Yeah, we don't want much, just workable actors, timed events, storage mannequins, real fence, weapon displays, grand outfitting master station, alpha walls, and dual-proof structures. Salvis, you forgot skybox control. We need custom sky... Right? Yeah, custom spawn points or linked portals. So I have figured out structures are mostly dual-proof, at least the horizontal ones, as long as they're at least... Like, as long as they're no more than one character height above the ground. So you can still have a reskinned floor, it seems like, without clipping into it. But, like, yeah, vertical walls are a different story. You'll usually clip through those. At least if you get knocked back with, like, a javelin or something. Yeah, custom spawn point, point of interest markers, portals, absolutely. Yeah, cute little custom planter down here. Got this little antiquity thing. What is that? High Elf Altar Crystal. Got lots of... Someone had a good day at the Lux vendor, just picking up all those bushes with the flowers. We got St. Caladas with his big old mace. Got a poor little Scuttlebloom down there. Teleporting. Yeah, real letters and signs. Wouldn't that be awesome? And imagine if you could, like, not only do custom letters, but have, like, Daedric letters, too. Was there something behind this tapestry? Nope. Just a little library with Birodar and Arox doing some research. Something behind the bookshelf? Nope. Very fancy Eleanor roofed chairs. These make good patio chairs. You're a little bit shaded from the elements. Custom lore books, yes. Oh, that would be risky. I could see people like doing custom text for like gold selling services and other like naughty things, but it would be so cool. I mean, EHD already lets you do it, so that cat's out of the bag. We don't get letters. Yeah, exactly, Salvis. Yeah, we can write stuff, but it would be very hard to do a URL for a gold selling service if you did it all in crystals. I think you would use about all 700 of your slots trying to do that. The Bretons, mongrels or paragons? Just want to put it at the entrance in lieu of not having a description home to. Yeah, exactly. Being able to explain a build. Hey, Blueberry, welcome in. How you doing? Shout out here. Is that a Moomin? What is that? Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's cute. Yeah, have a good putter. I'll be here, just talking about housing stuff. Yeah, big flashing letter saying buygold.com. Yep, 100%. It's bad enough in zone chat. Alright, what is behind the Zenithar gate? This is one of the most frustrating doors to remember to close behind me. There we go. Ooh. Alright, this is heavenly. Again, nice use of the fabricant trees to really sell that like gilded Shangri-La kind of look. I guess I should lock it behind me too. Was expecting a T, right? Man, I really wanted to do a Jurassic Park build in my Moonsugar Meadow, and then it became Baldur's Gate instead. So now I have no planned home for a Jurassic Park build. Glade Song, though. If I ever ended up getting like Glade Song or Fog Break, that would probably be a good one. Scams and RMT, yeah. We'll get this cute little bookends of sarcophagus lids, like that. Just kind of cradling the planter. Got a little waterfall cobble down here. Going into a sulfur pool. Got Boethra and his kitty. This has like He-Man vibes, doesn't it? Like between the cat and the scantily clad Boethra. And the big ass sword. Fogbreak storage home, nice. Crimson. You should at least make a slide off the lighthouse. Cliff Racer, Guar. Watchling. The Guar with an attitude, nice. Kagudi. Oh, Crimson, come on. Kagudi, you need to play Morrowind. So you too can fend off the Kagudi during mating season. That was an actual quest. Kagudi. Next time we get a free-to-play promotion, I advertise such a BS site in the house just to see how fast they fight. Yeah. Just to have a burner account to test them. Lovely little planters here too, or not planters, terrariums. Are there any doors that look broken or off the... Oh, good question. I want to say yes. I want to say the Leowin door, when you open it, kind of floats off its hinges. Like, it doesn't really look broken per se, but like, if you look too closely at it, you see the door doesn't really attach like it should. And I'm not 100% if that's the Leowin one or not, but I remember in my Fairwinds trying to make a door work and just kind of noticing that at one point. But in terms of like doors that look scuffed, High Isle with the weathered paint is probably the one I would gravitate towards. We've got Vivek. I don't know what Vivek is up to, but it's probably another one of his monster babies. Vivek, did you have another butt baby and now it's everyone's problem? This is like a little UFO kind of thing. Like, I don't know what it's supposed to be, but I really see like flying saucer vibes with this thing. Yeah, the Fargrave one's kind of worn. It's also kind of blingy though, so I wasn't sure if that was too fancy for a broken kind of thing. Got the swirly vortex. Kind of goes nicely with the thunder crackling outside. The tonal arc. Got some carpentry. Cool little orc guy there. I love these elsewhere carpets. They're just so extra. Someday I'll get my arcade finished, and these will be the floors, because why not? They just remind me of like a 90s arcade. You can just sit here and have a sip as you watch Vivek juggle for you. Yeah, Crimson, that's a good point. Yeah, any door can be off its hinges if you just pivot it a little. But innately broken, I don't think so. You could always have one of those spiked iron gates and just stick a head on it or something, make it creepy. Gotta ring that bell. But yeah, this is the sponge I was talking about when we were discussing that hippie build. I have a beanbag or something. Ooh, pretty butterflies. They're very detailed. Trying really hard to do a broken door, like how people do broken vases. Yeah, that seems like a hard one to actually make sure it lines up correctly. I could see that being a problem. So that was the Godforge. Lock that door behind me. And now we go take a slide to hell. Like the skulls just kind of greeting you here, and the painted rocks. You're like, oh, what could possibly go wrong? Whee! Ooh. Oh, I see. I see where we are now. Okay, so that little roof bit between the Solitude shed roofs is part of the house itself. Like, that's part of the stable roof, and that too is slidey. So I like how they saved themselves a slot by taking a natural slide of the house and turning it into a bigger slide with the shed roofs. Love it. Actually, this is similar to what I have planned for my Forsaken Stronghold, in that I want to make the I want to build like a nice, happy Kakariko village from Ocarina of Time up top, and have a windmill, like just turn the upper structure into a windmill, but like have the well be descendable, and so like the whole bottom floor is going to look kind of similar to this, where just, you know, it's all the creepy zombies and stuff. Ooh, we got Tortured Souls of the Damned. Got the little Hectaheme guy. Oh, I was just talking about the Hectaheme guy before. The Scry... Kakarocha Villa? Yeah, exactly. Kakarocha Villa. Kakariko Village, or Kakariko. I spent most of my life just pretty confident it was Kakariko, and then in Breath of the Wild, the king pronounced it Kakariko, and I'm just, like, shattered. Like, my whole perception of everything has been shattered now, so I don't know what the actual correct one is. But yeah, love all these glowy Deadlands bits. Really fancy and extra hellish. Got some burn trees. This must be the vine escape they were talking about. Yeah, got some fire and brimstone. Got some braziers set in the ground to make it look even more on fire. The Reekling fire. You got a half a dude just suspended over the fire. Oh no, he's been impaled. He's been impaled in the in this Deadlands Daedric altar, Mehrunes Dagon. Nice. He's just a little shish kebab. And you got Shrek. What's Shrek doing? Shrek is oogling this Soul Shriven in the cage. You got the Bog Dog. Man, what a creepy looking thing. Hey, he's kind of cute. It's a little chunky. We got a dude on the cheese grater. Just being grated. He's already been burned though, so I don't know what's worse. We got the buttresses, just making this cool little custom. Oh, did not mean to do that. Sorry, Shrek. Yeah, got a custom gazebo made of these glowy buttresses. That's neat. I got Jorn. I'm not sure what's going on with Jorn. He just seems kind of magnetized to the tree. Like, he seems like he's just climbing the tree for fun. But it is a very spiky tree. Oh, okay, so he's got little thorns and stuff going through him. That makes sense. He's just been right, Moonpile. That's some of my favorite thing about hell builds and horror builds. Like just being able to appreciate the bespoke horrificness of them. Yeah, it took me a little bit to see those little tiny thorny spikes just jutting into. So yeah, Jordan is very clearly not having as good a time as I thought he was originally. I thought he was just climbing the tree, but no, he took a thorn in the knee. It looks like poor Jordan. That's why he's on guard duty. You got this cool little meat. Or no, this is the that crystally Deadlands brazier thing. Got more skulls. Got a little stockade. Little dungeon with some random bones. Lots of bones, lots of glowies. Some nice heavy metal Deadlands wall structures all around. Yeah, very cute little hell we have going on here. We've seen heaven, we've seen hell, we've seen that little bit with, hey Mrs. T, welcome in. I saw a little bit with Arox and Birodar, maybe in like a little purgatory situation. A very divine comedy kind of thing we have going on here. Just seeing all the contrast. So yeah, these people are straight up not having a good time, and Lyranth is having a good time. What's this going on now here? It's oh, well that's a guy. I didn't see that guy at first. Just kind of like skewered through the brazier thing. Man, that is a lot of individual blades. You could probably do something fun with that. And we got another one of those altars skewering people. Cool. Very cool. Alright, let's get on out of here. Is this the escape? Yes. We were told we were allowed to escape through the gate. And back on up. Up and up we go. I feel like this is still a trap, though. This seems like a false sense of security. But love the fabricant trees, just kind of implying something a little more divine. And make our way back up, climbing out of hell. Yeah, this feels very like Dante's Inferno kind of thing, where we've seen heaven, we've seen hell, everything in between, and now we're just climbing our way back up to the mortal world. Love this thing. The little floaty, or the very big floaty obelisk, I should say. It's just so freaking cool. This also makes a really fun torture device if you position it so it's just constantly like jabbing through people and then coming back out. And this tree with all the runes, I always forget about this guy. The tree Chard Dagonic with its whole like, screed on the bark. I wish I could read Daedric better. I see of. That is definitely of right there. Of the old something is something of the old something. Hey, kinda got it. It's just a font, but it's a very hard to read font. It is, yeah, it's not Wingdings tier, but it's less than scrutable. Alright, let's make our way. Oh, are we? Oh, that was sneaky. Wow. Did not see that as the secret tunnel. Wow. Alright, that was a fun little maze we got to enjoy. Yeah, we've got heaven over there. Got a little bit of purgatory down here. Or maybe just a library. And then this is like the God Forge over here. Yeah, so this is the heaven bit with Vivek and all his angels. Just making stuff, making weird little UFO alien babies. Cool. Very nicely done. Brober. That's a fun name. Just imagining like a beaver with like I don't know, like a popped collar and what are those shades? Those like ladder shades from like the mid 2000s. That's what comes to mind when I think Brober. And when I say I'm thinking of a beaver, I'm specifically thinking of the Pokemon Bidoof. Alright. Next up is Lola Stars, Fogbreak Lighthouse, Tidebreaker Keep. Calm the storm, master the tide, resist the ocean's lure, such is the duty of any lord or lady of Tidebreaker Keep. Check behind curtains for the spiral staircase. Ooh. Oh wow. Like, Fogbreak is great for custom builds. I was not expecting to so suddenly be in a custom build. Wow. Oh, look at this. Alright, so here's the little inlet. Great use of these new alien columns along with the Necrom walls. Necrom platforms, I should say. A little bit of volcanic boulders in with all the gaps. There's our boat. Meow to you too, Kashak. He just walked in, said meow, and then left. Just one singular meow. Love the little view of the canoe up there that we can't get to. Alright. Yep, just saying sup. Just checking in. Alright, we got those lovely Iliad mist trees. The tree sculptures that make that beautiful blue mist. As we come up these druidic staircases. Nice mix of Necrom and Iliad to... Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, this is a keep. Holy crap. Look at that. Oh, custom fortress. Honestly, it looks like... It's kind of reminiscent of some of the actual purchasable houses, right? Like, you've got this big courtyard that we come up to. It looks a lot like Necrom itself. Yeah, this is wild. Oh, lovely. Oh, look at this. The little ponds. You got a little bridge over the Firesong Springs to act as like a ponds. You can got the little grates for the water to drain through. A little tiered waterfall here. Gorgeous. You got these little tiny Iliad things. Iliad great intricate. Just to look down at the water. Yeah, the lighting is really good too. All the Moonlit Cove vines with the Iliad trees. What is this one? Iliad tree complex. Iliad sculpture complex tree. There we go. You finally become the get off my lawn person. Do we talk data mines? I see no problem with it. I'm not on the stream team, so is there like an official rule where we can't talk about data mines, or does that only apply to stream team people? Because I don't actually know. This is a cool little sconce too there. The Iliad one. And some Lux Iliad pieces, got a little anchor. Oh, I like that. The anchor is actually covered in kelp. Stream teamers just don't like it? Fair enough. I like the extra added kelp on the anchor and the rope. Very nicely done there. What is this guy? Gonfalon Bay banner. That makes sense. Nice oceanic blue. Look at that, though. I love the different angles that they've set these at. Like that Necrom wall just set at a corner to make it a little more interesting than just a giant box. Datamine Discord says not to broadcast on big socials. Okay. I don't know if I count as one. Does that mean like big social sites or specifically people that have... Okay. So yeah, Salvus, if you just want to post it in my Discord, I'm fine with that. Say data mines destroy the fun because the devs say that they'd rather be in good standing. They can't be... Yeah, technically. But if I ever did want to join the stream team, I should probably make it a policy to not talk in Twitch chat or like on YouTube or anything. But yeah, if you just want to like pop into the Discord and say what you want to say, that'd be cool. Yep. I wasn't sure if you were on there already. Yeah, I love the little waterfalls cascading down into the Fire Song Springs. Got that beautiful Alien lamp, ornate stone. There's so many Alien pieces I haven't seen yet, or haven't seen much of yet. So it's really fun to see what's out there. Got the Keeper's Oath. Ooh, another anchor tangled up in kelp and buoys. Just want to say we should get nice new... Yes! Yeah. Hypothetically, if we were to get some gigantic waterfalls, that would be really dope, wouldn't it? Hypothetically, if we got some like giant-ass pools that may or may not be part of a pack, might just actually be like craftable, that would be amazing. Oh, that arch up there. I don't think I have one of those yet. We got the alien grates. This is just beautiful. I cannot believe. Normally when I think like a custom structure in Fogbreak, I think it's like built up on the cliff, not like just immediately transform the entire space so that you don't even know you're in Fogbreak. Like this could just honestly be a house that Zost would have sold in Necrom. It's just really incorporating all of that great Necrom tile set, some of the alien stuff. Yeah, like you can't even see the lighthouse. What do we got in here? A little more Necrom stuff. This is a really fun tile set to work with. Everything's just so big and gaudy. Gaudy? Gaudy. Got some alien stills. Nice windows projecting down there. It's kind of cool how the projection reflects off of that Necrom stone. A little gong to just announce your presence. Ooh. Got the Dreadsail door, I'm guessing is just a decorative element. It's a coral. A little big old table of piracy stuff. A little bit of snack, a little bit of seafood. Yeah, gaudy. Hey, if you want to make a lizard mosaic out of that noble pocket lint like we were talking about earlier, go for it. That would be awesome. Yeah, I lose all ability to remember how words work at this time of night. You should know this by now. Oh, I love all the nautical themed paintings in here. And this is why I don't judge contests live on stream, because you should know by now, 7 o'clock Trass is very different than 9:30 Trass. You can actively see my battery wearing down, but I love it. Oh, Lex just came in, and he's on his little treadmill. I have a kitty treadmill for him in here. You're probably going to hear something that sounds rumbly, and that will be Lex running on his treadmill. Right now he's just scratching it. This is a cute little music box, too. It's 3 banners. Man, what a nothing burger of a plotline. Oh, there he is. He decided to not run. Can I lift you up? Can I show you? Can I show you off, Lex? Come here. Okay. I just let him do his thing. But yeah, lots of nautical bits here. Got the Ascendant Lore there. High Isle, Malmer stuff. Paintings. I am still kicking myself that I missed that one painting just because I was so immersed in Mid-Year Mayhem that I just forgot to redeem it. Yeah, got a cute little orb in the... I'll take away they were trying to make the EP print, right? Yeah, what happened to Yoram? Oh, there he goes. Love the structure. It's just so stark, but fancy at the same time. Very nautical. He's chilling at home with his new girlfriend, according to what the prince said. Oh. Oh, yeah, that was a plot point, wasn't it? Man, he and Rigert really get around. A library here. Well, I like how they integrated the clock as like a mantle clock kind of thing. Quality or scheduling issues with Peter Stormare, but that's all. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, they really, really invested heavily in some star power at the very beginning. So, yeah, High Isle plot was strange, to say the least. Oh, that's cool, too. What are these the undersides of? Oh, the clan seals, the not golden ones. Oh, it's like clouds. Oh, look at that. We got rain clouds. The little glow stalks are the raindrops, and we got these clan seals as like cumulus clouds, and we got the sun up there as the shiny clan seal, the golden clan seal. Oh gosh, we got some seashells. Oh, that's probably like the shore or something. The waves crashing down. This is like a stormy sea scene. Eh, gosh. We got an aquarium, a little mermaid behind a star. That's cute. Oh, what a cool mural thing. Got the snow whale, little tchotchkes in the bookshelf. Got a blade of woe, got a coffer, a little clutter in here. Telescope, of course. Very nautical. I want to make my outfit on here as piratey as my NA main is. Originally, I thought that Peter was stuck in Sweden during Corona, but he wasn't. He was shooting American gods. I guess it was either scheduling or oh man, they brought it. Speaking of wasted star power, that whole show after season one. Oh my goodness. So I guess it was either scheduling or quality issues. I heard rumors that lately people complained about his qualities as a voice actor. All rumor. Yeah, I liked him in Castlevania as that super aggro Viking vampire. I'm like, oh hey, it's just King Yorin again. Cute little paperweight there. Got a pearl, stacked books, words of the wind. Nice. But yeah, this mural is fantastic. I like the mosaic ceiling up there too. Got this little curtain thing. What are these? Alien wall, low stone. Nice. It's a cool texture too. And behind the curtains, there are sneaky sneaks. Ooh. Oh, that's a lot of Telvar. These Imperial archways. Every individual one of these is what, like 4,000 Telvar? Maybe not. Maybe it's 4,000 gold. I'm thinking, nah. I don't know. Either way, custom spiral staircase made out of. Oh, the archways have a little bit of 4K Telvar. Yeah, so that's a lot. But the fact that they have little stairs, which is something I forgot about. They actually do have like a little two-step thing, so you can turn them into a spiral staircase. I have never seen this configuration before, and it looks amazing. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, nothing but those new Imperial archways. You just wind our way down this custom staircase. That is phenomenal. Love that idea. So we go down to the basement. This really is just reminiscent of a house you could get with gold. Like, it feels so immersive and realistic. How's it going up? Probably not bad. Yeah, because unlike most like custom stair configurations, you like it's an actual slant on the hitbox. It's not like one of those where you make it out of statue bases and then it just kind of like jitters your way up. Like this is an actual like sloped stair situation. Super cool. Yeah. Yeah, because see, they've got like actual stairs on them. That's not something I ever really thought of when I looked at it. I did think turning it sideways they'd make fantastic planters, but that was the extent of my thoughts on these, besides just using them for their archway purpose. But yeah, just the fact that they have a little bit of stairs, you can link them together like this, and they've got like just enough chunky wall bits that, yeah, that is fantastic. And this is by Lola Stars on PCEU, Fog Break Lighthouse. We've got the twinkly lights going all the way down. I have no idea where we are in the house itself. Yeah, they are really great planters. And these are what, Iliad stairs? Yep, Iliad stairs tall, because they're kind of weathered and worn. And then we've got the Iliad. Oh, that's all the Iliad stairs. Oh yeah, the twinkly lights. Is it a spicy take to say I really don't like these lights? Just of all the like particle effect crown crate things that we've gotten, this just looks like a screensaver to me. And the one thing I wanted to see if you could do with it didn't work, which was I wanted to make like a Star Wars build where they go through hyperspace and it kind of looks like this, but when you face, they disappear. Like all I would want with them for is to make like the hyperspace thing, but you would have to angle it a little bit instead of just having it, the way it looks like in Star Wars. Yeah, they're just a little flat. I don't know. Like they're cool when they work. Like I've definitely seen them. Like this is kind of cool, just as a little transition into, the next part of the build. It's kind of like a beaded curtain or something. Yeah, like the beam. Yeah, Niali did that. Yeah, Niali definitely did that in her Tower of Unutterable Truths as the transporter thing, and I'm sure I've seen it a couple of other times. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's a good use of it. Or maybe I don't know. I'm trying to think what else you could do with that. But yeah, I was so disappointed to look at it and just watch them disappear from the one angle I wanted to use them at. Anyway, we got the glowy corals from the Alinor achievement vendor. I really like these things. It's just a little bit of phosphorescence as we come into this custom tide pool cave thing. Got a mix of volcanic boulders, got a mix of coral. And I'm sure I missed at least one turn in the keep itself, so I will definitely be popping back to the entrance. Let's see what I missed. But wow, this is... I can't believe it just keeps going like this. Ooh, here we go. Oh, no way. They just straight up made their own Varlas Vea ruin, didn't they? Oh my. And there's the mermaid statue. Holy crap. That is a lot of alien walls. And there are some really cool applications of these big chunky alien walls. I am just so hyped to see what more people do with these. That is crazy. Look at all this. Honestly, like, if you just ported me here, I would be like, oh yeah, that's the Varlas Vea alien ruin. What about it? But no, this is all... there are no alien pieces by default on Fogbreak Lighthouse. This is all custom. We got some big chunky coral pieces, got the lunar cactuses, these cool little lucent lights. Gorgeous. I like how they even like sunk the floor slightly under the water to get this effect. Keep seeing those in... Right? Yeah, they are very old pieces from the vanilla game, and now you just see that even in the Oblivion remaster where they came from originally. It's kind of funny. Yeah. Use case where a build looks like it eats slots for breakfast, but it's pretty Yeah, exactly. Like the big chunky Necrom walls and the alien walls, you could just cover so much ground with these. And the gates, as we saw, you can make a whole X-Wing out of basically just this one gate. Yeah, I love how they sunk the floor down into the water a little bit. Just have us kind of wade through, see the crab. Yes, gosh. A little meditation thing. Just pray to the mermaid that your voyage goes well. I like the lightning in the background too. A little subtle lightning. Not sure how the sand stays so dry. It's part of the mermaid magic. Get some cool moonlit cove vines. Go a little deeper into the water. Got this thing. Alien window turquoise glass. That's one of the antiquity ones, right? It's super cool. He just smacked me in the head with his tail. Wow. This is huge. Oh my god. Wow. Now I'm curious. How many walls? $50-something. Presumably all in this area. That's really not bad for this massive structure. Holy crap. A bunch of alien gates, too. Really, really cool. All the lightning going all around. Oh, they even took us right to that one, like, shipwreck that's just part of Fogbreak. You can see it out there. Those nice big alien barriers. Oh, we got the glass harp. Oh, we can wake the winds. Well, you're more glass harp. That thing's cool. Yeah, the alien partition. Yeah, it's really fancy. Love the bars on it. Like, it's got like such a cool like rusted bronziness to it too. Or were you talking about the actual gate, like this big stony one? Because yeah, also that. I like how you can even sink it down if you don't want something quite so tall. It still works as a much more reasonably sized doorway. I like how they even have the weather control out here. So, yeah, someone with more. Oh, look at the Ornaugs! Love that. Look at them playing. They really took us down to one of the better views of the house. See those Ornogs out there? Yaw. And yeah, we've got the actual storm control as a part of the build, just propped up on its alien pedestal. So yeah, this all makes a lot of lore sense. Like Tidebreaker Keep, the Castellans of this castle have their own weather control and some kind of ocean spirit that they can commune with. Like with very little description, you get just the whole lore of this place. Just this ancient alien sea temple. Let's go back up through the sea cave. Is what the Somerset one? The coral? The keep I just mentioned. No, honestly, I was just making up a headcanon. Is this the one from the quest in the northern part of Summer? Is it? Um, it's been a long time since I played Somerset. I'm trying to remember what's up there. I guess it doesn't help that I don't have the points of interest on here. Maybe. I was just thinking it was an actual part of. It's a keep up there that has storms around it, and you have a huge fight at it. Is that like the ending, like the Crystal Tower? You talk about the Crystal Tower. Like, if it's the very end of Somerset, okay. Then, yeah, it's been far too long since I have played. Oh, now this all makes sense. Like, how they've got the storm control. Fighting one of the Daedra or Aedra, okay. But, like, not the final boss of the main Somerset quest, where you are also on top of a tower fighting a Daedric prince. Because that also happened. I'm really trying to remember what goes on up in northern Somerset, because honestly, not much goes on in northern Somerset, if I recall. I know, what's like the nearest quest chain up here? Lilandril? Not Lilandril. Yeah, if you're thinking about the final, do you get to use a ballista in the quest you're thinking of? Because that's like what stands out most to me, and also Darien. Without spoiling too much, I remember Darien. I remember, one Daedric prince helping you out against another yet again. Still don't like her. But yeah, I think this is just like a custom lore thing where it's not tied to any existing place in ESO, but you can see the lore just kind of like trickle in with environmental storytelling. That these are clearly a nautical clan of nobles who have a special connection to the Iliad ruin down in the sea cave where they can manipulate the weather and pray to the mermaid spirit. It's really, really well done. And just the implication of how massive this castle actually is. Like, they did a fantastic job just building up all these walls to make it look like it's just a huge keep that we can only see a very tiny part of. Like, definitely, as Sal was just saying, a lot of slot efficiency here. Love to see it. Wow, I am not going to have time for another big build, apparently. Let's see, these are all going to be huge, aren't they? Yep, Forge Master, Moon Sugar. Oh, we could probably fit in a Cyrodiilic jungle house in our last 10 minutes. Hopefully. Let me make sure. Just want to make real sure I didn't miss a turn anywhere, but just seeing how much is like structures and like this alone. How many arches? 54 Imperial archways to make this spiral staircase. That is super cool. I love how they specifically took us down to one of the more visually exciting parts of Fog Break as well. So yeah, I'm gonna say we've seen everything in here. Just gives you a little taste of the keep and implying that there's much more there, and then just building this massive temple, this massive ruin. Kind of reminds me of Tempest Island, like the actual dungeon Tempest Island. Can't seem to find people reselling some of this stuff. Yeah, they probably did spend Telvar. I mean, if anyone wants me to buy them and resell some Telvar furnishings, I have like a fairly sizable stockpile of it. So if you guys ever need like the fire pit or the archway, just let me know. Because if you're not into farming Telvar, you're just kind of at the mercy of the traders. That being said, I should see if I can turn a profit with that. I only just noticed there are these Nedic orbs, and then one is broken. I wonder what that's about. Some kind of ritual going on here. Wait, a single door for 100? Oh, okay, I need to get in on this racket, so to speak. I need to sell what is. I need to see what is not being sold and use that to convert some of my Telvar, because the Telvar exchange rate used to be like 1 to 20, and now it's like barely 1 to 4 or 5. Just with the whole economy crash on PCNA. Alright, I've yapped too much. I don't think we're going to be able to do a Cyrodiilic jungle house tonight, which is good. My voice is kind of fading. So yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. Really looking forward to the rest of these houses. Let's see, I've done, what, 5? Yeah, it was specifically an NA crash, but like NA's prices now resemble EU's prices a lot more in the last year than they ever did previously. Yeah, thanks so much for hanging out. Let's see, we got 6 done. That's not bad. Wait, no, 5. We got 5 houses done out of 34. We got this. Alright, where are we going? Who's doing what? Ooh, Leomars. What's Leomars doing? Ooh, Leomars is doing some Vatishron. Ooh, almost done with your Quantum Mid Aurelia? Yeah, I could do a little sprint around if you want, Snafu. Otherwise, let's say hi to Leomars. Yeah, I've got time for a sprint. I won't have time to like break it down like I normally do, but yeah, I can definitely pop in and have a more thorough look later. Let's go check it out. Are you Snafu84 on ESO as well? Awesome. Oh yeah, one other minor request for Zos. If we could change the character select background, that would be amazing. Yeah, thank you all so much for joining me tonight. Yeah, everyone have a great night. So yeah, I will stick around for another 8 to 10 minutes. Just check out one last house because that's about all I have time for. Snafu 84, Quantum. Characters as house guest and yeah, people have been asking for characters as house guest for a very long time, and I feel like the engine just doesn't support the custom outfits. Oh, what was the last house I just went to? Yeah, Lola Stars. I'm assuming that's Lola, not Eola, but it might be Eola. Now that I'm just gonna copy it, and whatever it ends up being, it ends up being. There we go. Hot relog would be great too. Elder Vampire Home. All right, so this is by Snafu. This is not part of the contest. I just really wanted to check it out before I forgot. Ooh, love the hawkmoth cabbages in their little fenced off area. Yeah, people would definitely complain if the character house guests could only have costumes. Yeah, I mean, people are already complaining that companions are just a basic NPC with no customization too in houses. It's very hard to explain to people that Miri the companion is different than Miri the furnishing. Love the mix of oh, awesome, Charlie. Yeah, if you want to pop some in the Discord, sometime when I'm, yeah, just looking for a house to tour real quick between contest homes, yeah, absolutely, post them in there. Ooh, little parsing setup. I like this. The very fancy runway. I like the use of the Markarth walkway just for the trim and to keep you kind of corralled in your parsing station. That's fun. Also, I like the glow come off of this guy when it bounces off the walls. And we got some beautiful vellum lanterns that go nicely with the base Dunmer stuff. Yep, stay in your lane. Love it. A little parsing stall. You got your ulti recharge ready to go. Cute little archway there. Love that gargoyle on top. He really looks like he just fits. Like he was meant to be there in these dark elf homes. We got a little bank, and this is actually kind of reminiscent of how I have my Daggerfall Overlook set up, where I've got like all my convenience stuff just ready to go, with like little marked signs and everything. I love it. Love a good open air crafting courtyard. And all your signs for your crafting stations, super vibrant and colorful. That's your transmutes and your outfittery. Ooh, love the library here too. The wall-to-wall Alinor bookshelves. What's that, Salvis? What is that idea? Ooh, a little snacky station for when you're studying and you just want a quick kebab or something. Get your little grill. Got Mr. Augur. Got the moonlit mirror. Ooh. Got some very edgy books here. Very appropriately vampiric. One of my favorite desks. One of the very few triangular rugs we have. This little vampiric one. Using Alinor Stable as stairs and a roof around the... Oh, interesting. Yeah, I can see that. Huh. Yeah, that'd be cool. You just take the stable and turn it into like an awning, like a foyer or something. That'd be really cool. Lovely little mini gargoyles to go with the big guy. Someone used 2 of them in a greenhouse to make... Yeah, that was Tianchi's Sword Singers was the last one I remember. But yeah, lots of people have used them as like facades and whatnot too. But yeah, seeing like seeing them as whole like modular interior pieces for a home, that was wild. Ooh, love this. The cobblestones made out of those short little limestone walls. I like that a lot. Oh, that is fancy. That is really a really nice texture for a like a cobblestone path. I haven't seen this a whole lot. Like you see like the rough rocks and stuff, but like these are really cute the way they just kind of like it reminds me of Candyland for some reason. But yeah, I love the wedding blossoms and the mushrooms, the little mists of Hagfen, give it some atmosphere. What's this up here? Oh, it's a nice little gazebo chill out space. Very cute. Love the mix of colors here too. The oranges with the purples, the glowy blooms. Argonian home used for an Argonian, right? It's just a, like, the ample domicile, just completely lore friendly, is a rarity. There's the lady tree. I like how you've dressed her up with the flowers too, that's neat. You know what makes a really good skirt for this tree? The Rafflesia flower. Which I don't know if that's crowns only, or just from like a really obscure Murkmire pack or something, but like I don't know. I've been wanting to make a build that incorporates those lady trees and like actually give her like a full-on costume or something. So I've been thinking about that lately. With the sky shard with the gems orbiting around, it's pretty cool. Very nice, little naturey shrine here. Yeah, everything seems pretty wholesome so far. I'm sure there won't be something horrific in a basement of a house like this. Let's go check it out. The vampiric carpet and the drapes just really leading you up to the super gothy. It's like a cozy gothy thing so far. Got the hedges. Here we go. Ooh, nice reskin. Got the Leo-in bits. Got the spooky cobwebs all the way up to the ceiling. Super dark atmospheric candles. And you got a Shriven in a cage. Love that. And his buddies. A spear through the head, Salvus, or whatever Hyath says. I don't know, I've done DSA so many times that I've actually forgotten what the dialogue is. Like, it all just kind of fades. Sword through the stomach, there you go. Something like that. A sharp thing through some anatomy. Love the skulls and the sideboards and whatnot. Ooh, this is cool. Just all these paintings of a relatively same size, just kind of like bordering them a little bit with these tapestries. Really cute. Ooh, we got some happy little torture tools. Got a recently exsanguinated and then maybe burned guy. Yeah, they've just been... Alright, they're not burned, they're just turned into raisins. Very thoroughly exsanguinated dudes here. Just all out on the table. You got a cool glowy dragon. Ooh. Yeah, really nice like reskins and semi-reskins with these vines. You got a nice bubbly pot of coagulant. Nice layered carpets, got a cool little hearth. Oh, is she a thrall? She looks kind of thrally right now. Or just a bodyguard. Oh, that's cool. I like how you blocked off the door with the sequence spool there. Had to block off one of the... Yeah, it makes sense. In a house like this, where there's just so much space to work with, 600 slots does not go far. Especially if you deck out the courtyard the way you did with all the practical stuff. Ooh, very nice. Oh, I see you also are an enjoyer of the vampiric bed, like you said. Love it. And the spooky painting. Man, some of the paintings in Markarth and Greymoor went super hard. Love it. Also, this is probably my favorite carpet, just for how much carpet you can get out of one slot, that Breton one, and then just stack other, like, red carpets on top of it. It's gorgeous. Ooh, treasure hoard. Love the vault here. Ooh, did not think that that whole hourglass could fit into that display case. That is good to know. You know, treasure hoard. Whole lot of treasure here. A lot of gilded bits. Cool antiquities. Abyssal pearls. Okay, you have the Acolyte and the guard dog just kind of guarding the whole vault. I really like what you've done with the carpets here. Very fancy. And the lighting is just so good for a vampire house. It's just so... And you've blocked off the windows, because, you know, you don't want any light creeping in. It just all makes sense. You get that nice red lighting here, too. Alright, let's check out the basement. Yep. Very nicely blocked off this window. This is a window, right? Normally. Blocked it off with that Fargrave wall. Ooh. Those are cute little pedestals. Nice. You've got all the busts. Either these are busts of your friends or felled foes. Not really sure in a vampire house, but I love the Night Mother on either side and the like spooky vampiric windows. That red really goes nice with the Stone Garden tanks. Oh, they're specimen tanks. You've got like little display pedestals with information on each specimen. I like that. That's fun. Man, if only we had more NPC slots. You could stick like Bastion in one of these. Bob, Joe, yeah. Oh, more raisin people. All the neighbors over in Mournhold. I like this efficient system for exsanguinating people too. You got the big glowy red tube just kind of like... Yeah, you just stick the people on the table, all the blood drains in, gets sucked into the pipes, and you got a big old storage of Kool-Aid for later. And there's Lyranth. Here's your magic enchanty thing. Who's in there? Oh wait, that's just that Blood Knight comes with it. That's right. You get some extra Fabricant tanks on either side. Really nice. Awesome job, Snafu. Was there anything I missed in here? Pretty sure that was... Yeah, you blocked off that room, but I saw the two upstairs. Saw the one to the side. Very, very nice. I love what you did with the ceiling here too, with all the cobwebs and the hanging skeletons. It's just so cozy. Love it. All right, let's go see who's on in the last 8 minutes. Who's doing what? Yeah, let's go say hi to Leomars. Go. It is a really fun build. Yeah, the Soul Shriven above the table. He's having a good time. He gets to see the whole show. Alright, thank you all so much for joining, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.